Hello, everyone. Welcome back to WNF Sam Show. This is Sugar Bear speaking, and once again, I'm joined by the Muffin.
Group. Yeah, me.
What's going on, dude?
Big chillin'. I'm super excited for tonight. It was our biggest bracket in a long time. People got their word that this is going to be the last tournament before Angela and Andy go on break for Christmas. So everyone just piled through and made a kind of crazy top 8.
For sure, for sure. I mean, definitely exciting. We saw like some new faces, at least to Parsec, people we hadn't seen in a while, and I think that's going to continue to grow even further. We're just going to continue to get more new people looking into the future. But right now, looking at the bracket, I feel like once again that top the winner's side of the bracket is pretty consistent. What you would expect. The bottom end, there's a lot of surprising things going on down there. So I think we'll just go ahead and start from the top. These four, there might be, a different face every now and again, but no one's surprised to see these four here. And each of these matches is a modern classic. So Robert and Dustin first. Recent memory, I think they've been going pretty even, believe it or not, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So that's really up in the air. Super looking forward to that. And then Bubba versus Tao, that one, another modern day classic. I remember Tao ran into Bubba the first time we did a team tournament, and Bubba took that game from Tao. But since then, up until recently, Tao had just been washing Bubba. But Bubba sort of turned the corner on the Tao matchup, and I think it's been a couple weeks now since Tao has he hasn't been able to beat Bubba. So the tables have flipped there. Interesting to see what's going to happen there.
And then down in losers, this is where all the fun craziness happened. We got an old face coming back, Marco Polo, pulling through for New York, rocking the gun son, and Sinister, T.O. of Tentu Senshi, was the last thing he was working on, and he's been working on content creation and whatnot, but he wanted to jump back into the game, and here he is in top 8. So I'm excited for that match. And then the next match under that is Violent Kane versus Maki. We have quite a few Mexican representation, more than usual, I think, in this top 8. But with those two players, it's not a surprise seeing them here. Violent Kane's been in and out, but it's good to see him there.
For sure. And, Violent Kane, I don't know how focused he is on Sam's show, but he seems to be able to hop in and do incredibly well. And I'm going to assume that these two have played before quite a bit, but personally, I can't remember the last time I've seen them run into each other. So, a healthy bracket. Once again, super exciting stuff. There's a lot of... I feel something in the air tonight, personally. I'm really... we all know each other really well. This is a pretty tight-knit group, and I think sometimes we don't always see everything that these players have to offer. So I really hope that tonight the gloves come off, and this game has been out for over a year now. We're going to be turning the corner on 2 years sometime soon. I want to see tonight as an opportunity for the players really to show what they've learned and what they have, gloves off, but let's do this.
Yeah. I especially return the sentiment, because a lot of these players coming into this top 8 right now are like the character specialists for their character.
For sure.
Like AR Robert with Shijimaru, Dustin with Kazuki, right? Bubba's making a big name for himself with Yashitora, Tao with the Galford. It's some crazy stuff. Sinister, it's been moved from Shiki to Haomaru and really run that game plan. There's a lot of high level play with these characters, so it's going to be interesting seeing them duke it out.
Yeah, for sure. And everyone is friends, so sometimes I feel like you're sort of having fun more so than being competitive, and tonight I really want to see them throw down. So hopefully that's what we're going to get. And it just feels like there's a lot of momentum behind the game in the scene right now. I think that tonight is an excellent time really to show everybody what
Yeah. And we're about to start I'm hearing the players in the background.
For sure. We're going to get right into Dustin versus Robert and talking about gloves off, or the characters you would expect. Dustin with Kaz, Robert with Shizu. As I said, I feel like Dustin is coming in with the advantage here, but Robert is really, especially I think in recent weeks, just getting stronger and stronger. This is anyone's game as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. It was early up in the matchup. It was like not a lot of people had an answer to Robert's like running slide with the kick. But Dustin really found the punish with 6xB into like a charge, and that really like blew up Robert's gameplay in the beginning. But now Robert's finding new ways and angles in to stop Dustin. So it's a toss up. I'm really excited.
For sure. And we're gonna get right into it. If I'm a betting man, I'd say we're heading to Nico. We'll have to see.
Yeah.
Hanging out with the Boyds on the stoop.
Yeah. 2 big pillars, a nice little house. Is it a house or is it like a?
It's a temple, I think.
Hey, yo, never mind. That's bigger than a house. Holy God.
All right, let's get into it. 6xB charge. You know Dustin's looking for it.
Already with a level 1.
Level 2, a little ill-advised charge there. Lost a little bit of life for it. Whip throw, that's odd. Gonna lose some more life on Robert.
Yeah. And now we got a level 3. There's a lot of damage right here.
Yeah, things are spiraling out of control real quick. Okay, no cancel there. He got what he wanted with the toe kick, but he didn't cancel. And there's that meaty. Oof, that hurts so bad.
Yeah, even the right up and a JC trying to chip with. That doesn't chip too much.
No, I appreciate the sentiment. He was looking for chip. Speak of the devil. Yeah, he's able to close it out with the spin in the air, which does a lot of chip. You really gotta be looking for that when you're fighting Shizu and you're in chip.
Yeah.
Round 1 going to Robert.
Yeah, but Dustin still walks away. Still with his charges. Level 3 right now, so he has to be a little bit wary.
Right now, he's running what you would expect. He's looking for knockdowns and charges. Sort of, he lost that charge. Okay, good punish. Establishing a lead.
Ooh, just too late to punish.
A lot of big commitments there. It doesn't work out for Robert. Speaking of commitments, it didn't work out for Dustin there. He was looking to anti-air, just wasn't happening. Dustin's still with the lead though. Nice wall jump. A little bit of a scramble.
Okay, and tap that time. Okay,
is that it? Oh no, okay. I was about to say, how heavy is that tap? Not heavy enough. Dustin got it.
Okay. He still has that. Still level 1. Oh, runs up to the throw, burst back. And yeah, he's just going to close it out 2 hits away.
For sure. If he can sort of get through Dustin's rage without losing too much, however, Dustin properly getting that weapon, try to close out this round.
You can still take it. Okay.
Oh, and he does. That little foot comes out of nowhere. Very nice from Robert. Quick 2 rounds there for Robert. Dustin, a lot of good stuff. Some things didn't go his way. Maybe a little bit of jitters, but this is Dustin we're talking about. I think he's going to clean it up real quick.
Yeah. He'll pick up on the little tendencies there Robert's been doing in the first round, but he's still getting hit with this meaty. Right. Good punish.
Yeah, Robert really going for some big buttons in neutral. They haven't really accumulated into anything, but he's throwing them out there. That's definitely what I'm taking so far. Oh my goodness.
Nice dodge.
Fantastic.
You'd rather have the charges? Yeah, level 3. Just holding it, but Robert finds his way in.
Dustin's still in the lead. And you know, Robert, I can't, I don't think Dustin's really gotten any big charge throws on him. He's been charging, but most of his fireballs have been evaded.
Yeah. There's a lot of floats and he gets away from them. Ooh, okay. Nice patience.
Yeah, Robert pushing a little hard now. I don't even call it desperation, but he's definitely running to his death, as we can see there. Dustin takes the first round.
Yeah. Nice air there. Still has the meatball ready. Yeah, just checking.
Oof, there it is. Very threatening and effective up until this point.
Yeah. Oh, gets the throw. Yeah, and with the corner, what he's gonna do with it? Oh, delayed that. All right.
Yeah, I figured he would go for a raw punish there, but no, just sort of walks up and throws.
Yeah, he's more worried about keeping the corner pressure. Wasn't deep, couldn't get the full combo. Getting away from the throw threat. Nice. Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess he had to do it. And Robert trying to bait the throw there didn't work. However, he just kept pressing at that point. So he's not going to dodge, so I'm just going right in. Gets Dustin's weapon. Can he close it out? Oof.
Overhead. Yeah, pick up the weapon. And yeah, the Dustin classic.
For sure. Dustin is very good at retrieving his weapon, I've noticed. He just seems to make the right calls in that situation. And now we're at 1-1.
Yeah, just like you said. Dustin with the adaptation. Yeah, just Jumpy is becoming a bit more of a problem. 2C is now in the conversation as well.
A lot of whiff throws from Robert. He takes the opportunity to throw out the DP, and there it is again. No cancel, though. Oh, goodness.
Kind of a wild JC. Put him in the corner, but he's finding his way out and getting the damage.
Oh, my.
Gonna steal it.
Wow, what a decision there. And I sort of understand it. Things were sort of steamrolling against Dustin there. Robert said, okay, in this chaos, let's throw in something, and it worked out. Robert set point, Dustin early lead in the second round.
Yeah. Ooh, okay, try to get the backdash with the 2C, didn't really work out. Punish. Yeah, get away. You're scared with a weapon flip. Yeah, he doesn't have to commit to too much. Oh, another great 2C. Nice.
Very clean round. Very clean round from Dustin there. Bringing it down to the wire. Final round.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got so lucky with that.
Whatever works.
Yep, I'm wondering what... He's switching buttons. He's finding A to be a little bit more proactive in this matchup for the checks.
Oh my goodness. Very good chase down from Robert there with the JC.
Oh, that was pretty sick.
Sure, close to even up now, but still... Oh, nope, not anymore. Dustin in the lead. Robert with rage.
He gets a throw burst. Yeah, I'm not going to take the weapon flip.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, at least he didn't throw. Good.
Yeah, that's one of those situations where you can easily overextend and kill yourself. Robert doesn't take the bait.
Yeah.
And now burst is on for Dustin.
Yeah.
Still has that meatball.
Yeah, he used it to get charges. He's been getting a lot of damage.
Okay, so that was sort of an ambiguous situation.
Yeah.
After that heavy fireball from Kazuki, it's sort of questionable as to when and how you can punish. So I respect Robert there for being patient. He easily could have made the wrong decision there and just gotten clobbered for it. However, the neutral jump, Dustin was ready, saw his opportunity, reached to the skies with that 2C, and in the blink of an eye was able to close it out. Very good from Dustin there, maintaining his composure, and I respect the decision from Robert. Well, a big part about this game is like, when is it safe to punish? And I often feel that erring on the side of caution is the right call. So he made the right call, but in that final moment, Dustin was ready to really seize the opportunity.
Yeah. Good explaining the situation. And the neutral get up kind of, it was a mix from either pie. But good stuff from Dustin, taking it.
For sure. Go ahead.
I'm just going to let people know that there is a match arena. Yeah, it's a good time to say, why not? We have the code, of course. This week's is WNF 039 Sam Show to put 50 cents into the pot. Some of you guys have already done that. A bunch of y'all, and is giving us a pot of $21.50. I'm just gonna shout out Nageshi again, doing a direct contribution or giving us money of $10. So yeah, it's open to direct deposits and coupons alike.
Yeah, I just submitted my coupon just now. If you're in the chat and you have the time, I urge you to take the time to do so. Essentially, free money. Let's show these players that we appreciate their time and their efforts. So if you can, please do. However, blink of an eye, we're getting into it, and I think I might have seen a Rimu. There's a lot to say about this matchup. So.
Yes.
Bubba's sort of the hot name as far as I'm concerned right now. The upper echelon of North American Sam Show has been sort of solidified, but I feel like Bubba is here to shake things up, and he has the potential to do so. A lot of history in this matchup, but in recent history, Tao has been going with Galford, which I believe isn't the way to go, personally. So in my mind, it was like, when is Tao going to pull out that ribbon? Here it is, and it'll be interesting to see how it plays out. Will Bubba continue his streak, or is Tao gonna pump the brakes on Bubba's run to WNF?
Yeah, and he seems to be doing a great job right now. Like, he finally gets a hit, and with weapon flip, this is gonna change everything in this round.
Gosh, yeah, indeed. Look at that damage, folks.
Yeah. Nice stick throw. Boom, boom. This team probably gonna weapon throw.
Yeah, Bubba really sees the opportunity. He says, I don't want you to have a chance to compete here. Trying to kill that weapon. Oh no, that low does combo into the DP. However, Tao is just out of range.
Yeah, it was unfortunate.
Yep, first round for Bubba.
Yeah, you can see how volatile this matchup can be. Just one good hit from Yakitori on any character, and it's lights out.
Yeah, explosive really is the word I feel to describe this character, especially when weapon flip is on the table. Talent with throw there, not a good start this round.
Yeah, I don't think Bubba's going to risk too much. You saw how the beginning of the first round went. And he ran into a lot of DPs and buttons from Tao, so he's really trying to slow it down.
A little bit of jockeying. Everyone's trying to maintain some safety. Bubba breaks first, at least threatening an approach.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever going to go in. Honestly, he's just wasting time.
I don't know about that. See, there's a lot of smoke and mirrors with his movement right now. However, I think Tao is trying to assess the situation and find out what is the best way to get some damage here, while at the same time, that clock can be a weapon in itself. However, not a pro.
I think that's what Tao was thinking on. There wasn't a lot of life down, so if it came down to one of those moments of time being an issue, he could try to get the damage quickly. Ooh, he tried to reset.
Tao not going for the weapon flip on that second one. Oh my goodness, that was sassy.
There we go. Roll forward on a Rimu.
So that second round, Tao whipping two throws, looking kind of not the mistakes you tend to see from Tao. He will learn, but right now throwing is not working for him, and ouch you.
Yeah, you try to JD that. Nice block from the Botan, but no punish. And right back with the D2. No burst, so he has to take all of that. And 2C almost closes it out.
Yeah, at this point, very little you can do. It looked like after the blocked Botan, Tao responded with a jump C, which to me is a clear indicator that he was looking for the SSM. And just sort of lost control of his controls.
Yep.
Bubba takes game one, and what I would ultimately say is convincing fashion. Tao needs to figure something out and figure it out quickly, because that first game did not go his way at all.
Yeah. Oh, he flipped out. Jump back. Ooh.
Tao's sort of, rummaging through his options here. We're seeing things pop up, and they tend to be effective, but not like laying all his cards on the table at once. Okay, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, you tried to confirm with 2A and it didn't reach. It's a push away from the 2C. Nice bolt on. Yeah. And Bubba closes it out.
For sure, that high-low, super threatening. Tao not guessing right there, and quickly, very quickly, Bubba's on set point here against Tao.
Nice. Oh.
Oh, there it is. At the very least, getting that resource off the table quickly. Oh no, that ain't it. How do you respond? WFT.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was not a punish. It looked like Bubba whipped out another 2C. That was not a punish.
Yeah, I saw the second PC. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Didn't have to go that way, but Tao really needed a favor, it felt like, in this moment, and Bubba obliged him. However, we're going into this final round, potentially, with no meter against Tao.
Yeah, and this is really, really dangerous with the DP. I don't know, Bubba's just finding the right mix-ups option, but you do have to deal with, like, basically anytime I can have weapon flip because of burst.
Interesting choice there. I think Tao, understandably so, feeling threatened, throws out the button. Bubba with the right choice on the deflect. That ain't good. Yeah, this is about as bleak as it can get. Tao needs something big.
Yeah, miracle, and there was.
Yep, indeed. Bubba taking it over Tao Rimu 2-0. Very convincing. It almost felt like Tao was trying to remember or figure out how to play that player matchup. In the moment, and it certainly didn't work out for him. We'll have to see how that evolves over time. Does he continue to go Rimu? Does he go back to Galford? We'll have to see, maybe even another night before we see that matchup again. But however, the story here, Bubba putting down Tao, moving on to winner's final, where he will run into Dustin.
Yeah, man, I love the story of Bubba.
For sure. He right now. Go ahead, Maki.
Oh no, it's just like he comes through mysteriously and through like a lobby, right? And he's like, "Oh yeah, I can play with these guys. They're fun to hang out with." And then through the grind of like constant samurai sparrings and the first kumite that he did with Ghost, and just like grinding this game over and over again, you can really see the how like hardened of a player you become because of all this training. And yeah, he's making it look easy, honestly. He's really impressed everyone.
Yeah, and I feel that, as we mention often, that sort of top 4, top 5 players have been solidified, and Bubba is there, you know? But I think there's one thing still standing in his way, and that's a WNF win. And it's probably just a matter of time at this point. Which is nice, because I feel like that is something the community really needs. The higher echelon is very established. We need a player to come in and say, "Hey, I'm on top right now." Someone new, and unless someone has the backbone to stop him, Bubba, that he can make it happen tonight.
He can definitely make it happen. He's in winners finals
for sure. Going up against Dustin, who I assume they've played many times.
Yeah. All the time,
for sure.
But I believe we are going to be moving down to losers, and we're going to have a new batch of commentary.
That picture,
some good pictures going on, and
for sure.
We're going to hand it over to them.
That's right. Thanks, guys. Thanks for the commentary, and I'm back. And joining me is the legend himself, Andy OCR. I don't know if he's ready to come. Are you here, Andy? Oh, it's been a minute.
I think I'm substituting for Dustin this week.
Yeah, I think Dustin and Sinister are actually at the same house right now, right? Playing off each other's setups.
Oh yeah, I'm hoping they're at least 6 feet apart, and they both got masks and gloves on. Setting a good example for the rest of us.
I've seen pictures. All I can do is smile.
So how you feeling about the losers bracket this week?
Oh, we have old faces, new faces. I'm excited. So first we're gonna have Marco Polo and Sinister. So Marco Polo took a pretty long break. It's been a while since I've seen him enter WNF, but sure enough, here he is, top 8, where he belongs. And Sinister making another appearance in top 8. So really excited to see him play. Do we talk about the lore? So Andy, on his off time, he made an Excel sheet, and he was actually keeping statistics on WNF. and he found that Sinister, I think, has moved on the most off disqualifications. Correct?
Yup, he's won the most top 8 matches through disqualifications of other players, including me. I think he's won a match with when Bubba's internet was crapping out, so he took it. So dude, this guy is really lucky. Or he's pulling strings or something.
You're gonna need more than luck to take down Marco Polo, so we're gonna see how that match plays out. And then after that, we're gonna have Violent Kane and Maki. So 2 players from Mexico. Nice. Can't wait to see that. Actually, have we seen that in WNF?
We have not.
Right?
Yeah, I think this is their first time playing each other. They've always been in top 8, but they've never seen each other. One person's either in winners, the other person's in winners, or they're so far away from each other that they never get to meet. So today's destiny.
That's gonna be interesting.
And
I'm curious what Violent Kane's gonna choose. He's been kind of hopping around from Hao to Iroha to Shizu from recently, right?
I want to say because of Maki's playstyle, he's gonna play Iroha. Because Maki's a really hard player to open up, but to get Maki to come to him might be a better choice, just because he doesn't have to really try to open Maki up. He can just chuck fireballs and do all this stuff to annoy him to get closer.
All right. Speaking of annoy, we're gonna see if Marco Polo decides to bring out the Gongsun Lee and annoy the unholy hell of Sinister.
He should. I got a chance to play him over the weekend. His GSL has leveled up a lot. So
Really?
yeah, so he knows all the tricks of the trade. He knows when to throw out the umbrella, when to not. He has the perfect angles on the teleports. So yeah, I don't know. If you haven't seen him play for a while, you should watch it. There's a lot of stuff you gotta learn about this character. If you ever run
I'm
into
excited.
him. Yeah.
I hope not. I hope not. But she is such a dangerous character that's like Anyway, we're gonna see how Sinister deals with this, and I'm just gonna be taking notes the entire time.
Yeah.
Oh man.
The thing you have to worry about her is her overheads. She has the I think it's a universal overhead. It knocks down, and then she has her running overhead. So
Yeah.
if you're somebody that's used to down back, you're gonna get hit a lot before you realize it.
Okay. Sinister takes the lead from a fireball war. That's interesting. I didn't expect that at all.
See?
Yeah.
And the other thing you have to worry about when you're playing against Gongsun Lee is you have to be careful when you're gonna throw your medium pokes, because she can just weapon catch you at any time.
Interesting. So kind of just stays at that screen. I thought he was gonna go ahead and take the teleport into the mid, but no. Decides to warp out. Oh, there it is. Yeah, just wants to play in this middle of the screen.
Ooh, good dodge.
That was pretty far on Sinister's side too. Oh, wow.
Dude, that teleport is freaking ridiculously fast.
That was sick. Unfortunately, he didn't get that crazy of a punish off that.
Yeah.
But damn, that was sick.
I think if she had a weak spot in her game, it's just her lack of damage and punishing. Whenever she doesn't have her umbrella, she doesn't really do optimal damage to scare people from taking risks.
Oh, okay. So as long as the umbrellas, just go ahead and go nutty. I get it. Oh.
Yeah. Like, I know yesterday he lost to Robert, and from the way Robert was playing the match, Robert threw out more DPs than I've seen him throw. And usually he would throw out DPs when Gongsun Lee didn't have her weapon.
Right. Oh, because the SSM is tied to the umbrella, so you're just free to take the risk. Okay, gotcha.
As long as you're nowhere near the umbrella, you don't have to worry about getting like SSM. You don't have to worry about weapon flips and
that was a decent call up from Marco. Didn't pay off, but he's gonna get the weapon flip. Okay, nice. How good is her keep away game is the question.
It's pretty good. If she lands an uppercut, it's game. But not right there.
yeah, no, just fix it right back up. Never waste time. All right, Sinister with meters gonna be able to use it. Not really. I guess he doesn't need to. He has such a life lead. Whoa! Immediate jump medium from Marco after the teleport. Interesting. So is the meta evolved out of teleport grabs? Because I haven't seen him go for it once yet.
Yeah, Marco uses the grab less, I want to say, than Tao, just because he understands that you're gonna dodge and jump to react to the teleport.
Right.
So he'll just teleport and just kind of look at you for a few seconds and look at your reaction.
Yeah, gotcha. Oh, he's trying to catch the weapon right there.
Yeah, there you go, see?
Yeah. Oh,
There's
nice
the
DP.
Yep.
5 seconds left.
Chip out. Yeah, that's her other weakness, is that if you're hitting her, don't worry about recoil, because there's no recoils when you're hitting her. So you can throw out big buttons.
That's interesting, because... Oh, wow, nice uppercut. So, like, Hal has a pretty decently safe 5C. He can, like, recoil cancel like that, so... Does he lose that? Because she doesn't have a weapon to recoil off of? I think that game plan is, like, kind of gone for him. That's interesting.
You can't really do that part of the game. There you go.
Oh,
see?
got the weapon!
This is it.
Wow, that's so cheap! She
Yeah.
just teleports out after doing that?
So at this point, all you can hope for is a back grab or a forward grab. This is unnecessary right here, but damage.
Might as well.
Yeah.
I kind of want to see the SSM off the grab now. Like, just do it. Why not? Send a message. Okay, nice.
He could do it right
Oh, you
here.
see the grab? Yeah. Oh, I wanted to see it. Okay, yeah. Nice.
I don't know if it's just the back grab. I think it's just the back grab. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
I think it's just the back grab. Although the umbrella has to be like somewhat close to the back. Okay, yeah, nice. Good stuff on Marco on that first match. That was once he took that weapon away, that was checkmate, man. There was nothing he could do there.
Yeah, you get. I don't want to say you have no shot at getting your weapon, but you have one chance. The moment he kicks you and you go flying, you have one chance to pick it up. If he could pull the screen away, it's game.
Yeah, so if the umbrella is just positioned like super far away from the weapon, that's a wrap. Like, there's just nothing you can do at that point.
Yeah, because at that point, at least for Marco, he realizes that all you could do at this point is try to land a grab on him and pull the screen back. But he'll stay in the air for as long as he can. So
right,
can't get air grabbed into it. So
yeah, good stuff. All right, see how Sinister adapts.
yeah, but Sinister played that pretty well for the most part. It was just a little scuffle at the end where he lost.
And it's so hard to tell him, like, just don't press buttons in neutral, like,
Yeah.
because that is such a scary thing to have, just a weapon catch, and it immediately disarms you.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I want to say throw more punches. Cause he has to do the 668 more.
Stuffer, yeah. She probably doesn't have that good of a punish for that. Oh, big punish right there.
There you
Yeah,
go.
nice. You meet it.
You gotta stay on top of her though. That's the most there.
Oh.
He kind of forgot. He kind of forgot how he lost the last round.
Ouch. That is. Oh, that was an unnecessary risk on the teleport right there. Paid off for him.
Yeah, it sucks. The one time you go back to character select to kind of like collect your thoughts, you forgot how you lost the previous round.
Oh no. Marco might be giving Sinister a chance, slowly pulling the screen away. Yeah. Oh, he has the life deficit. That's why he's trying to go in. Gotcha. Oh, still has the Sinister still has life lead.
I don't know
about
at
it right
this
now.
point. One person can throw fireballs, the other one can't.
Yeah. All right, I was gonna react to this. Nice. I think he still has a sake bottle, right? Oh, sauce bottle. Excuse me.
Sauce bottle. Ooh, the overhead. Actually, he's keeping up pretty well.
Yeah. I mean, this is an unarmed fight now. No one has a weapon. Oh. Man, she still has so much tools even without the umbrella.
Yeah, you had to look at the. She has a little meter besides her rage explosion meter. Once that thing fills up, her next fireball's powered up.
All right. Oh no, he doesn't get the. That was his chance to weapon flip. I don't know why he didn't go for it.
Because it wouldn't have mattered.
I mean, the damage.
Yeah, you either take the damage or you try to get positioning, I guess. But I don't.
At that point, like, he could have just EX DP'd and got the damage off that, you know. Yeah, he might have just missed the running input on that one. Nice running. Oh, switches corpse hops there. Okay. Earthquake slash.
Ooh.
Interesting. Uh-oh.
Yeah, she has good air airs.
Sinister's looking really annoyed right now. He's getting frustrated trying to get in. Just let it burn. Oh! That was very late. I get the idea, very preemptive, but no. Okay, Isen burst.
There you go.
He could have ended it just with Isen right there, right? He didn't have to grab.
I don't think Isen would have killed. Well, you mean like raw Isen?
Yeah, just like
yeah,
a
raw Isen would have killed. But now it's over.
It's gonna cost him the whole set.
Yeah.
GG's Marco, that was excellently played. He really annoyed Sinister that entire set. Sinister very visibly frustrated.
Yeah, it was that second game. I felt like the first one he had it under control still. It was the second game, losing your weapon the first round. I think it got to his head.
I don't blame him. You get that seal clap, it's gone, and then she teleports, and now it's really gone. Oh man, that character.
Yeah,
Good stuff, though.
At least for a couple more months, she's gonna be like a pester for everybody. At least until they announce buffs or nerfs January 7th.
I'm curious. I mean, the last big patch, we were all expecting huge nerfs to Shizumaru, and we didn't get it.
Yeah,
he got like a slap on the wrist at most.
Yeah. I mean, with her, I feel like the way that she throws fireball and the way that she teleports, it messes up a lot of characters, like other zoners. Like the way she fights other zoners, it looks miserable.
So, do you think they should remove her weapon catch unarmed?
I don't know. I want to say, I like, for a long time ago when I was talking to Corey Bell about like buffs and nerfs, I think I agree with his way of doing it, where if you're gonna nerf one thing, you gotta keep one of the bullshit in the game.
Okay.
So nerf one, keep one, or nerf one, keep two, or if you're nerfing more than 2 or 3, then add one in.
Right.
It has to be a reasonable character where you can stay competitive. You don't want to. I want to use like a analogy. Like if you ever played Street Fighter 4, from Street Fighter 4 to Super Street Fighter 4, they nerfed Sagat to hell. Like he became unplayable in Super. And I think, yeah, it's like an overreaction, because right now she's still brand new and people just don't know how to deal with the pressure or the keep away, and you don't want people to overreact, because if you watch how games kind of like mature and you start figuring out stuff to beat bullshit, like it starts clicking and everybody in the community does it. So by then, like a year from now, people don't have to worry about it anymore. Like before, Shizu used to be a problem for everybody. But now I feel like you have to be a strong Shizu player to even like stand out.
Right, okay. Oh, speaking of, yeah, so I think you called it. You said Violent King was going to go Iroha, and sure enough, he did.
Yeah. If I was him, I would have gone Iroha too. I don't want to have to deal with trying to get in on Maki. Maki's defense is really good.
What about Jue? You think he has any decent approaches to Iroha? I think he's just going to get kited out, because I don't think the fireball clashes with hers.
Yeah,
I think hers goes over.
Hers goes over it. He could Tiger Knee it, or he could just jump and shoot the diagonal one to get you to come to him.
Right.
Yeah. So Maki's gonna look for a lot of overheads and try to check the little hops and everything.
She can just dash through, right?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Depending on how confident he is in his lag and delay or whatever, he can hop you right all of them.
Already, I'm liking the approach. Very slow, methodical, getting the just defense on the projectiles when needs to. Gotta be careful there.
Ooh,
got checked. Oh.
Good jump back.
Did Violent King get frustrated first? I'm surprised he jumped forward.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think he is. Maki's patience is crazy. It's like, I can't think of any. Maybe Sugar Bear is the only other player that's more patient than Maki.
Yeah. It looked like Maki's just defense on the projectiles was unnerving Violent Kane. He's like, no, I need to go in. But that's exactly what Maki wants. So Violent Kane is definitely playing at Maki's pace right now. That is not a good sign. Yeah, this is going downhill very fast.
Maki is really content to just chip away at your health. Like, he doesn't have to get big damage or burst damage. He can just get pokes here and there, try to like hit you out of the air, get you to come to him eventually, where you kind of like just hang yourself.
I like the run under. Now he's fighting from mid-screen. Still just
He's checking it. Yeah, you can't dash for free.
This is wow. So far, excellent play from Maki. 5 seconds left. That's way too much. Outside of like dash into SSM, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
No, there's no way.
He's trying to get that green fan right there. He got the achievement. Achievement unlocked.
Wow. Outlaming Iroha. Interesting.
Yup. He has the
I
range.
do like the
yup.
spacing. Yeah. I like the spacing he's choosing in the first few seconds of this round. He's just outside of his max 5B range. So see, he's trying to jump in just to get into that range. Oh, I guess that's an option too. Just running slide.
He's not inching forward. He's chucking fireballs, just staying his ground.
Damn, Jubei hurts. He's only hit her like 3 times, right?
Yup. I think she has low defense too, right?
Oh yeah, she does. Yeah, she has low health. You're right. You're right. Oh, you gotta be careful. She has the shoulder into weapon flip. Not gonna probably see it.
Yeah.
Very little time left, not rage.
I think Kane knows he's being checked every single time he dashes forward, so he wants to like advance with. I want to say use the shoulder to advance forward. Because you can car cancel off of it.
Maki was starting a neutral jump there. That's interesting. So yeah, again, I'm pretty sure Iroha can anti-air with 5C. It has like a pretty decent hitbox extending upwards, where it'll probably beat out a Jubei neutral jump.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Ooh, what? Nah, it's too slow. Nice.
Oh. Yeah, out of nowhere, Maki just lost the lead on that round. Wow.
It's like you said, man. He cracked.
God.
They're both gonna crack eventually. It's just who's gonna crack first.
Did that low profile? Oh my god. Jubei's 5B is kind of whack.
Yeah, it is.
I think the startup of Iroha's projectile, low profile, Jubei's 5B. That was wild.
Ooh, nice jump C.
Oh, catches the rise on Iroha's projectile on that one. Yeah, it looks like she does duck under Jubei's 5B. That's crazy.
Ooh, nice knockdown off the fireball. He chooses to stay outside. That's weird.
Yeah, he doesn't want to.
Well, he has the lead.
life
Yeah,
lead.
he has the
Yeah,
lead.
he has
Okay.
the lead. Doesn't need to. But it's not like he's gonna get reversal by Jubei. I would like cross up. Holy hell! I'd like to see him snowball the lead once he got the knockdown, though. It doesn't matter. It looks like just he's playing patient. It's annoying.
The running C hit.
Not looking where you're on the screen, sir. Get out of the corner. Oh!
That was weird. You see her turn her back?
Yeah. Straight on the fireball. Oh. First.
This is rough.
He's very angry right now. He has a lot of meter to burn. What's he gonna do?
He sneaks an overhead. Sneaks another one. Oh, this is a good try.
He tried, yeah, he tried it. Good reaction. A little late. That might just recover crazy fast.
Yeah, he was looking to react to any button at that point. I don't think him going in for a grab didn't really mean anything because it was just gonna run the timeout. It wasn't gonna do enough damage.
Okay, Violent Kane turning it around. Maki starting strong, but losing his grip right in the last few rounds. So hopefully he has a better idea of what he needs to do and come back on this one. Find out. Oh no, sits on the projectile again.
Alright, he's just defending, waiting for full rage and going in. Is that it?
Hey. Yes!
Alright, he chooses to stay out. Okay.
Yeah, because the game plan works if you have a rage explode or just a rage time that the opponent is afraid of. And that's not the case with Jubei. It's not too terrifying. It's like, yeah, so he has meter, but you're not going to get weapon flips, so there's not much of a change of game plan here.
Yeah. You're not looking out for anything but the grab at that point. And you have a double jump, so you don't really have to worry.
Goes out the weapon flip, doesn't get...
And imagine if he parried all that. You know how hype I'd get?
She's not gonna get anything though. I mean,
know.
she parry it, and then she like can't dash in or anything.
You see like an evil moment. Hey, nice grab.
She might get a 5C actually, maybe. Che, find out.
Oh! That caught anything? Okay, I think he was expecting a jump or anything.
if that hit like a dodge, that would have been wild.
Yeah.
Because it has no invincibility. So
Yeah, that was a hard read.
he was trying to catch a jump or a dodge. One of the two. Alright, Maki 1 up. Building meter.
Ooh, the
What?
air
Oh,
fireball
tries to
almost
catch
hit.
it? Yeah.
That was super big brain.
That overhead's pretty good. Pretty good. I don't know how safe it is. I'm pretty sure it's very unsafe.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen Kane throw a single uppercut this whole set.
That's true. I like right there.
Yeah,
It
maybe
would've been a
he's
good
saving
time.
it for the last game, last round.
Oh, could be, yeah. When you need it. Okay, Maki with meter gonna push him to the corner, try to get the weapon flip off. Because he's been attempting it more often than really I've ever seen any Jubei try to land that weapon flip.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like his, yeah, right there. he's trying to check you for doing something, yeah. Not
Ow,
bad.
this is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt like hell.
Into the
Yup.
corner.
Tied it up. Finally hit with meter, gotta be careful,
Oh,
Maki.
right there.
Oh!
No, that was good. That was good. If that's the C hit, it was game. Anything else
are
would
you
have been
serious?
burst out, yeah.
Wow. What?
Oh, got Violent Kane to crack. Oh.
Violent Kane, I think, cracked himself on that last part.
Alright.
I think he got really frustrated. He missed the punish on the spot dodge. And at that point, just like raged the Isen. He's like, no, I'm sorry. I'm so pissed. Alright, he's gonna need to calm down. I feel it. I feel it. Oh! Ooh. Let's see if we can recover. That was a quick rematch. I would have suggested you take a break after that.
Yeah.
That turned into a very, very nasty scramble at the end.
I think in the heat of battle, you just want to press reset, rematch, go straight into it. Now is not the time to think.
Oh no, he's definitely overthinking right now. Getting run up grab like that? Uh-oh.
I think the frustration comes from the fact that he's only uppercutted once and it's completely whiff. So he's 0% right now.
Okay, Maki just building meter again. He's about 50% so far on the just defense for this round. So he's really lost the life lead trying to get the just defense. So I don't know how well that's paying off for him. He's got to be a little more consistent than that.
He just
Wow!
took the lead back like 5
Dude!
consecutive hits.
What was that? Oh my god!
Okay. I want to tell everybody Jubei's weapon flip is the slowest in the game. If you see it and you're standing in neutral, just press a button that moves you forward and you'll knock him out of it. I guarantee you, I'm not lying to you. This isn't me like trolling.
He just kept doing it until it landed.
He fished for it. It hit. He's 1 for 5. That's still good. 20% is not bad. That weapon flip should never land.
I can't believe it. I'm shook. Violent Kane obviously not shaken. Has a light lead on this one. Oh, that's unfortunate. Going for the backdash projectile lands you on top of Jubei.
Alright.
Oh, is Maki feeling himself right now? He's being a little bit more aggressive.
Yeah, he's trying to get that rage up and then go in right now. It's almost there. Alright, he's already going in.
Oh yeah, I might as well go in, because if you get tagged by a light, you're just gonna pop into rage, and you're gonna be in a very decent position.
Yeah, you're right in his face. That's the whole point. Right? He's going in.
Yep, okay. Let's see it. What's he gonna do? Oh, still play it lame. Jubei has a really long rage timer. It's like
Yeah.
the plus side.
What?
Oh!
That's it. Oh, he's chipping. He's going for the chip. He's going for the chip. Oh,
Oh my god!
he's doing it again.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god, that was sick. Oh,
I can't believe what I just saw.
yo.
He landed 2!
I know. He landed 2 within a matter of seconds, and then he did the stuff that no Jubei ever does, the 100-hand Honda slaps. And
Damn, that was impressive.
I guarantee you, Violent Kane has never seen a Jubei do that. He didn't know what the hell is going on.
I've never seen 2 weapon flips in one match. I rarely see 2 weapon flips in a whole tournament.
Yeah, off of Jubei. Wow.
Holy, dude.
Dude, Maki's on some shit right now.
All right, Maki moves on. Damn, that was so sick. Woo.
All right,
Alright.
I think that's it for us. They're gonna move.
For
I mean, maybe that's
you.
it for me. Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm back to spectator. But hey, make sure you guys donate to the Matcherino. We still have a ton of 50 cents codes. These guys are playing really well, so yeah, hit them up. Give us some money. Bye.
Yo, the man hit 2 weapon flips.
Can you
And
believe that?
the same way too? It was like he threw a fireball and he was like, and that's the moment he knew he messed up.
2.
It was beautiful every time.
It's probably because second player side is cursed tonight. It's 8-2. First player side obviously has advantage tonight.
Yeah. You got the
damn.
good blessings of a Jubei weapon flip landing on your side. I don't think he lose, honestly. Yo, players should fight. Fight for it.
Oh my
Fight for the slot.
Fight for first player? I
Yeah.
never fight for first player. I hate first player side.
Why?
I don't know. It's cursed.
I gotcha.
I don't know. I like being the underdog. Second player is always like the underdog. You know, you're the little kid brother. It's like, here you go. You get second player side. Maybe that's it. Maybe I was always the one given the unplugged controller, so I have this natural affinity to like second player side. Maybe that's it.
Yeah.
Anyway, how's it going, Groupon?
Pretty
Sorry.
good.
About,
I like the lore. I like your lore.
childhood traumas coming up.
Hey, but you're fighting back. You're fighting back pretty strong. I think we're moving on to.
Is this losers quarters?
Yeah, this is losers quarters.
I feel
It's gonna be Marco Polo versus Tao.
my tongue tap dances in my mouth all the time, and I get all the wrong words.
What am I?
Tao, Marco, Rimu, Mirror?
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go.
Marco has the Rimu?
Probably.
Oh, let's find out.
This
oh,
is
I'm sitting
they're
up.
definitely
Hold
gonna
on.
call.
This
talking
is.
this out.
I can see Marco playing this character though.
Yeah. He plays Woo. He plays anything.
Yeah. This is a Marco character. Let me see it then. Hold on.
Yeah. This is
I
for
have no
purpose.
idea who's who though.
I'm not too sure either.
All right, I'm gonna say green Rimu, blue Rimu. That's the only way.
Okay.
Oh, we're getting
But the
take it?
Thunder
Yeah.
Dude salute. Yeah, for our boy.
Oh,
okay.
Shout
I
out to our
respect
boy.
it.
Got it.
Shout out to our boy.
Carpet, rest in peace. Hope you're watching from above and having these matches be entertaining as all hell, dude. We miss you, guy.
Messy dude.
Okay. That being said, I stand by. I think Marco would have a good Rimu.
Yeah, he plays the
But-
character. I've seen it a couple of times, but
But it's opts to go Charlotte into Galford instead of Gongsun? Really?
this is kind of a tried and true matchup between these guys. I'm interested as the reason why not to go Bunny. But I think Galford has more of an answer to the gameplay.
Yeah, can she
The
really?
fireball stuff?
Oh, it's because she can hop over Poppy.
Yeah, you can hop over Poppy with just 5D, right?
And and then she's pretty terrifying when she does have a rage, so just defending the kunais, hopping over Poppy, that definitely puts the fear of God in Galford for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, and then she has
this.
this, she has oppressive rush. Okay, I see it now.
Yeah.
Really oppressive rush down. Her jump buttons are very good.
Especially on like someone who doesn't have great anti-air with the 5D and stuff. So you just kind of have to eat it. Like you see him trying to like kick her out of the air, right? Not working out.
Okay, Tao with meter. Gonna go in. All right, trying to find something. No. Oh, guess those toes checked.
Yeah, he's trying to find something, but Charlotte has a life lead. You know, Marco doesn't have to do much.
Okay. Tao running away again.
Yeah.
And just try to keep out, but every time you throw a projectile, he gets out of the corner. He gets out of the corner. I'm not sure how much that's gonna play. He has 15 seconds left.
Yeah, Gunflip doesn't really do a lot of damage, but he goes for a Hail Melee with the 6C. Does it again. Nice. Finally gets the anti-air.
Ouch. Ouch. That low jumpers in this game are dangerous. Her, especially because her jump C has such a good downward angle. Even if you whip like a long low, you're gonna get smacked up and it's gonna hurt.
Yeah. You see the first like 10 seconds, this man's getting mauled by JC? Another one.
It's interesting how much damage she does. Usually these zone-heavy character archetypes don't do that much combo damage, but she hurts like hell when she jumps in.
Yeah, Talos is very lucky none of these been deep or he's been dead alright.
Oh, that was an interesting time to pull that out. Usually that's a game ender.
Yeah, he needs to find a way to get in. Has to burst.
And do Eason, yeah, Eason punish. That might not kill.
It won't kill, but, you know,
it
the most
didn't
that
even
he
give
could
him
do.
the lead. Oh! Damn, okay.
Okay.
Marco, second player side's cursed tonight.
Pretty close, but damn.
Second player side is cursed tonight.
Damn.
It's cursed. Look at this. Okay. All right, Tal. Let's see the adjustments.
Yeah. So a lot of the things that went wrong with the first round was that he tried to anti-air with like 5P, and that gave the space for Charlotte in order to get this pressure to go on. He should just be JDing this, keeping her away. You know?
It's hard though. It's hard when she has, you know, not have to worry about Poppy like that.
Yeah.
Like, you throw out Poppy, Tal is basically giving him room to jump in like that. You
Yeah.
know, that's kind of crazy.
I'm not saying it's easy at all, but
Nice slide.
anti-air is definitely too dangerous.
Especially when you attempt it right there and it gets stuffed. It very makes you not want to go for it anymore. Nice weapon flip. Be able to keep her away. Gets mauled. Oh, picks it up immediately though. Keeps the weapon.
Oh, yeah. He wanted the 5C.
Pinball
Punish?
dog. Oh. Punish.
Yeah, good check. Oh, okay, good. You were able to block.
Be careful. Marco has meter. All right. Weapon flip right back at you. Is he going to roll out of the corner? Yeah, he is. He's going to try to get the knockdown. Pick up his weapon. Gets it.
That's it.
All right.
Charlotte going back in. Yeah, and you see more JDs. This is really a good answer to the pressure. But it's hard, right? And you're eating so much damage because of it, but gets to run up 3.
Okay, 7 seconds left. He has... Oh, you're gonna have to get a command grab. Try to close it out. I don't think much... Ooh. Wow! Okay. That was a hell of a call out.
Yeah, the only thing that Marco could have done to lose around, and it happened.
Was pressuring aggressively to go in, and I can't believe how actually... Okay, nice weapon flip. All right, moving on. Hold on, I'm living in the past. Okay, nice knockdown.
Yeah. Oh, nice one. He's getting back in here. Oh, he's trying to get the Marco special, making you run, neutral jump and whatnot. Like, that's the run up throw.
Takes that weapon.
Flip.
I think Marco has landed that weapon flip 90% of the time he's in rage. I think there's only been one time he's been in rage that he hasn't landed the weapon flip. Oh, he actually gets the weapon kill. Gives it back to him?
Yeah.
Is he life deficit? Oh, definitely not anymore. Yeah,
Okay,
he's gonna run
you
and
gonna
kill
weapon
it.
kill it again?
That's gone.
That is definitely one.
Is he
Hold
gonna
these up.
try? I'm not sure what he has to do here. He can't even rage explode.
Ooh.
This is gonna get rough.
Okay. Overhead.
Okay, mix-ups. Be careful of the DP.
Oh, okay. He's getting in, get that life lead back. That's all he's looking for.
Oh, Tao trying to catch it. Does the seal clap.
Ooh. Yo, command grab. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, brings it back? No way.
Ooh. Called the command grab.
Wow. Marco didn't want to burst because, by all means, he really didn't need to.
No, not at all.
That was a crazy command grab to go for it at that point. Good stuff by Tao. Okay, good overhead. I see he's not deterred from going for it. Dude, I would have stopped trying to anti-air her after getting smacked up by the jump C so many times.
Yeah.
Especially because Galford has to take such a big risk. He's using a standing kick to anti-air her. That doesn't do that much damage compared to if he messes it up like that. That hurts.
Yeah. like the risk is not worth it. But the good thing about 5B is it doesn't make it doesn't low crouch you, right? It doesn't give them a deep.
Yeah. That's true. You gotta be careful though, because in the chance that Marco does go for the deep jump C's and gets a combo, it's gonna hurt like hell.
Oh yeah, you're basically dead. Oh, I like the pressure. Gets the lead, backs off, right? Expecting a weapon flip.
Yeah, Tao. Oh, both with meter. Okay, nice. Gets a lot of real estate on that. And now pushing it back. Oh, okay, nice. You keep the space you earned. Yeah, run into the corner. Tries to keep at the full screen spacing. I kind of wanted to see him get aggressive there just to try to take back the lead with the mix-up.
Yeah.
Especially with the clock running lower. This is gonna increase his chances. Chances of a deep lead flying are very high now.
Yeah, especially with that JD is basically 668.
Oh, he took the risk.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he could have killed if he didn't go for the grab. Nothing he can do there. Yeah. There's just not enough time. Yeah, not enough time on the clock. Nothing he can do.
Yo, Calford grabbing her by the neck to throw her back.
He's angry, man. Oh, he's doing a dog. Love that move.
Oh, no. 2B trying to get back in there. Oh no, we hit buttons. Okay, good block. Spooky.
Get off back. Keep the middle of the screen. There it is, the anti-air failing. It sucks that that's what he has to go for. I guess he could, no. Because he can attempt to jump, preemptively jump, but that's a risk in of itself just because he has such a good DP. So the mind game is there. I do want to see Tao attempt to just like jump with her, get above her like that, and come in with a heavy slash. That should beat her out. Should. But because he's been pressing the jump button so preemptively, it might hit Tao on the way up.
Okay, burst. Yeah.
Can't afford it. Oh! Yeah, might as well. He has a round lead. What's there to lose, really? He's gonna go into the next round with meters, so the sooner that round ended, the better for him. So might as well go for the risk. If that hit deep, that would have been crazy.
Would have been over. Nice. Punish. Yep. Nice, good stuff. Throw the dog. Ooh.
That all comboed. Okay. Damn.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, finally.
Okay, works out. Paying off when it needs to. Maybe not. Oh, the hit stop on the jump C. Okay. Be careful. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna get scary. Can't afford to get grabbed. All right.
Yeah, it was endless pressure from that point. You would have to.
Tao has taken a round without his weapons, so maybe he can do it again. Looking good so far. Gets it back.
Ooh, okay.
Don't count him out just yet.
For the... Okay,
okay, hold on. I'm starting to count him out. I'm sorry. Oh, God.
No, wait.
What's going to happen? I'm scared.
Of a deflect. There's still stuff on the table. Blocked across up.
Pressure. Nice.
Going in.
Yeah, he has a lot of room to work with. Oh, it doesn't get put in the slide. Pressure. Oh, my God. Where's the DP? I smell a DP in the air.
I don't know. This is all basic and safe, right? Especially with the damage that Dustin needs to take.
Oh, the cross up. I think he tried to anti-air with the stand kick.
Yeah.
He must have.
It was such a bad situation for Tao because with the amount of health that he needed to get back from 6xc or command grab would really work, and Marco was just in the air.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what Charlotte gets to get away with, really. It's or mostly short hoppers. Yeah, every character that has a short hop in his game can just jump pressure, and characters that do not have a very good anti-air, they just have to hold it. There's really nothing they can do. It's the unfortunate truth. Anti-airs in this game suck. They are very bad.
Yeah, they just have to hold it or JD it, and it's all super risky or super hard to do. Tao doing an amazing job anyways, despite the faults of the matchup, but Marco, mastery of the character takes around.
Yeah.
Takes the game.
Good stuff. Marco moving on. Tao, see you in 2 weeks. Have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
So up next, we're going to have Robert versus Maki. This I think we have seen. before, and if I remember correctly, I don't remember correctly. Actually, I'm not even gonna pretend I remember that. So,
Woo, let's
We're
just
gonna-
say the match happened and things happened.
Yeah,
One
yeah,
player
yeah,
walked
yeah.
away a winner, and one player walked away a loser.
yeah, man. So I was talking about it earlier, but Andy did us commentators a favor on his off time. He put together a whole
Yeah.
stat list, an Excel sheet of a bunch of player stats for top 8 from WNF, and here we are being bastards and not using it.
Wait,
Sorry,
wait.
Andy. I swear I'll pop it up.
I got it
Oh.
right here. I
Do
got
you?
it right
Oh, save us.
here.
Save us.
AR Robert. Here we are. He has won this thing 2 times. He has an 18-6 record.
Hold on. What's the?
Okay,
what's
you want the funny match?
Yeah.
Okay, I
So
got it.
Andy, at the end of every Excel sheet for every player, he put a fun fact, and those fun facts are golden. So what's the
Oh,
AR Robert fun fact?
It's a flex. It's a flex.
It's a
what it
flex.
is.
Ooh.
Yeah. It says highest placing Mexican player.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
it's true. Yeah, I'm calling it a flex because I want more hype.
It's pretty fun. I don't know how fun it is. Yeah,
It's funner than just like stats.
I guess.
Look, because the stats boil down to like, yeah, AR Robert's pretty good at this game.
Yeah, he's definitely. Yeah, that's one way to describe it. Sure. He's amazing. But we're gonna go. So, is the fan favorite stage Nico? I don't like this stage. It's too brown. I don't know.
Yeah. So it's like fan favorite for a couple of reasons. Ghost is just like, I know the perfect Sabami distance because of pillars, and I'm like, okay, cool.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, cool.
See, that's that old tag. Looking at the background, like the training stage in USF4.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay. Now I know. Never pick the stage. I got you. I heard you loud and clear. Alright, so going into this match.
Maki is, measuring his 5B from the birds.
Yeah, the flying bird in the back. That's how he's measuring his correct spacing. Look at that. Oh, yeah. At 41 seconds, it flies. This is my chance to go in. Oh! Finds it.
Yeah, Maki, the wall that I know him is. Do you want to count how many times he neutral jumps?
No. No, I don't. It's gonna go beyond 14, and against Cheesy, you really don't need to go beyond that number.
Nah. But, he's finding his way on the back foot.
Oh,
He's
that
still
was
not
a
going in.
fake cross up. You saw that?
Yeah.
And same side.
Oh, weird. Maki needs to find his aggressive side. And 2C usually is a...
Is that a wake up 2C? Is that what I saw right there?
Yeah, he usually does like 2D into like 2C, or like he'll jump in with JB and then immediately 2C because you're not expecting it.
Oh no, this went on for a while.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
Oh, you're probably gonna say the same thing. Maki with a life deficit still backdashes and waits.
No, it's just against Shizu. Oh. Uh-oh. Everything good? Neutral? No. Yeah, this doesn't look good.
Yeah,
Something happened.
Something happened.
Some wires got crossed. All right, where's everyone's meters? Jubei had nothing. And then Robert had about a little over 50%, like 60.
Yeah. I was probably just gonna turn down to a oh no, the buttons.
Oh, buttons are wrong.
Buttons.
Oh no. Always check your buttons, guys. This is where we're hosting this on Parsec. So your personal buttons that you got to use online do not travel with you. You have to take this like an offline tournament. Always set your buttons. Always set your buttons.
Check if your stick is wiggling. Gotta do it. But at least he recognizes it now.
So, and now I don't know if we're gonna have to call that for Robert, since it was technically a pause. And all right, we're just gonna let the judges discuss on that one.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna restart, but give Air Robert the first round.
Here, okay. If it's a restart in first round, here's my issues with it. One, Shizu is a character that gets an advantage the longer the set is played, right?
Yeah.
So, because I wanted to comment that match took long. You really don't want matches against Shizu to take that long because he's charging tap, and level 5 tap comes up at 50 seconds. So, if he was charging tap the entire time, he had a level 5 on deck going into that second round. Are they gonna let him recharge that? Are we just gonna, quickly kill and move with the tournament? I don't know. We'll see what they decide to do.
I mean,
I'm down with either one. Robert's chill with it, but that's my only complaint, just because he is a unique character with that little gimmick.
Yeah, I think they're just gonna.
Are they gonna let him charge tap?
They're gonna let him charge tap.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Because that's big. That's really big. I agree with this. Simply because getting a 50-second charge tap with Shizu is mad difficult. It's not as easy as it seems trying to juggle your buttons around. So having a restart and losing all the work you did sucks. It sucks real bad.
I love that he's giving us a little tech.
Because, Shizu's meter, whatever, man. It was he can live without it. However, living without a 50-second tap, that's pretty big.
Oh, just walking through an umbrella? Yeah, smart.
Gonna end it? Yeah, he's gonna have about.
Switch the buttons. There we go.
We're gonna let that meter run out? No, we're gonna let him go into the second round with full rage? Alright.
Alright. Yo, we saw him do some crazy stuff with that before.
Alright, so here we go. Round 2, about as close as we can get it. And by close, I mean... That's all I meant. Oh no, he gets stacked with a projectile.
Is he gonna use the weapon flip out of, respect? Nah. Nice check. Jump back, gets beat with the JC. That button's still Yuga.
Alright. About 20 seconds have passed, so Shizumaru should have his level 5 tap back on deck. Oh, uses it, doesn't... Oof. Doesn't pay off at the end there, unfortunate. Alright, he has meter.
Oh yeah, he's looking for it. He's definitely...
Oh! That is... One of the nice parts about Bube's 5B, he can recoil cancel, and with cancel as well, that 5B into projectile, and it'll make it safe for the most part. Really hard to contest that.
Super good spacing button on the ground, and Maki uses it to amazing degree. Right.
Oh! That was about to be the sickest call out.
Yeah, he floated into the button. Yeah.
I don't know why. Alright, choice there. Jumps with them into the jump B. Oh, gets tagged with the 666.
The Maki's playing.
Oh my god!
Nice call with the Jason. Man, you just can't get into this man.
The wall?
What the heck?
Oh, it's too much.
Ooh, my jeez. He's playing Earthquake, not June. What the?
Okay, gets to the corner. He has meter. Very terrifying spot for Maki. Oh. That was so sick. Was it a combo? Let me see the 2. It was. Yo.
Every time I see that hit, I love it.
Oh, and he takes it.
Oh no.
He took that man's wallet. I think he took that man's wallet.
Yo, we came out in a dark alley and said, yo, what up? You ducking? That means I give you a head pack and take your lunch money.
Oh my god. All right, round. All right, round 2. Let's get it. Oh, the umbrella trades with the 5B.
Jeez. Okay, well, Maki has to put back up his wall.
Okay, build the meter. Do what you gotta do. Oh, that's good. Sandwiching him with this corner is really good. All right, so where's the Matsubami range? Right there on the bell. Where is it? Oh,
yeah, somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Looks like it's working out for Cheese. He's getting those jump C's.
Yeah. All right, following the birds. Lead.
Okay. Oh. Trip. Oh.
Yo,
Very delayed umbrella. I hate when that happens. You never know. Like you can't block because your character's gonna keep switching sides.
Yeah.
It just becomes terrifying.
Oh, he's
Oh,
trying to
nice.
figure out.
Yeah, nice run stop. Trying to bait something out. Good
Mhm,
contest there. This is a big life deficit to make up for. About 3 openings. Made it a little too obvious on that one.
Yeah. He doesn't use a weapon flip just for the slight chance, so he might get a round start.
Yeah. Robert's chilling right now, man. I think he's playing really comfortable right now.
Yeah, you know, he's counting his cash from the last game. So.
Yeah. Yeah, Maki needs to figure something out. And he's getting into the corner, but because Shizu has that wall jump, it becomes very difficult to really keep him locked there. It's like, yeah, you got him to the corner, but now he has a wall jump.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Maki needs.
Damn!
Damn, you see, he spaced it out too from the second pillar. He knew exactly where he was gonna hit.
Yeah, he's like, oh, right next to the second pillar, right by the bell. The
Yeah.
bird is flying in right at 30 seconds as planned. That means my level 5 tap is on deck. Let me just let go of this button.
Yeah, it's GG. There's no way you can lose. My lord.
Good stuff from both players. Unfortunately, we had the hiccup. Condolences. I hope. Hey, yeah, just if you're entering this tournament, please check your buttons.
Mm-hmm.
Please check your buttons. always hit start. Always hit your buttons. Make sure you hit confirm. It might have been a case that Maki set his buttons and didn't hit confirm. Went to back. I think if you do not, no, actually, are you even allowed to leave that screen without hitting confirm? I don't know what the hell happened, but it's very unfortunate that his buttons didn't save.
Yeah. Man, that sucks. But, you know, yeah, Robert takes it. Moving on to semis. And I believe we're going to winner.
Oh, I'm eyeing it right now. Oh, do my eyes deceive me?
This is going to be a good one.
We
yeah,
have
go for it.
The young guard coming in at winners finals, huh? Interesting.
Mm-hmm. It's a new Sam show. It's a new era.
Oh, Dustin versus Bubba.
Yeah,
Man.
we're gonna get a good match with this because I remember last week even it was Bubba and Dustin in the grand finals. But,
really? Okay.
But a little backstory. Bubba had to go pick up his brother.
What?
Yeah. So, you know, he's like, dang. So he tried to like win as fast as he could. And of course, you know, in Dustin, that means you just die quicker. But this time he doesn't have to do that. We're getting full out Bubba.
All right, let's see it. I'm excited to see this. I know Bubba has been able to beat Dustin in bracket before once. So there's a chance. Just because Dustin has, you know, always top 3 for the most part. Consistent.
Mm-hmm.
And Bubba has been, the more times he enters, the higher placing he gets every single time. And it looks like he's going to be a consistent top 8 player we see now here at WNF.
Mm-hmm.
So this might very soon become a classic. So I'm curious to see how this plays out.
Yeah, Bubba with the Kama.
Yoshitoro versus Kazuki. Okay, all right, let's see it.
But these guys play so much.
Oh yeah.
Like,
And by so
looking
much
up.
you mean Minecraft? Then yes.
A lot of Minecraft, yes.
They are on that Minecraft grind so hard.
On the side. But like in the beginning, it was like they kind of just bonded together.
Oh yeah, it's that similar age, you know. It's just
Mhm.
we're all old men here in Sam Show, and these are like the young kids. So yeah, it's very good to see them, you know, here at grand finals together, proving us that our old weary, shitty, hurting. Fuck it. All right, jump T to Botan. Okay, mix ups, 50-50s as Gaddy gets in the corner. All right, how are you gonna fight out of here, Dustin?
Okay, Bubba's just gonna let you out, and now it just turned right around. Oh my jeez.
Oh! I don't think that was the optimal punish there, but he got what he can. He didn't have meatballs, so couldn't really serve him the full dinner. You know, little snack before breakfast. I get it.
Yeah, a lunchable.
Oh, I don't know about that. Getting greedy, building that meatball. He's getting hungry. I feel it.
Yeah.
It's about that time.
Oh.
Eat this command grab, you go.
Hey. Ooh.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Okay. I like it. Bubba loves that command grab.
Oh, he's hitting the gas right now. All right, so he's really just missing Tsubaki.
Oh. He just ran up for the throne.
Tsubaki is going to be a little bit difficult to get, as well as Asagao. Because, yeah, now that he opened up with all those command grabs, landing an Asagao is really going to rely on the full jump in C combo or a miracle back throw. Oh, the random Nadeshko. I like it. Just throw it out. I have the meter. Give it to me.
Oh.
Oh, he's going to get served breakfast. Here it is.
He ate the whole
Italian.
Damn. Yo, that spaghetti was messy.
Okay, we're going to throw another meatball. Oh. Nice, it was low enough. Just, he keeps getting to the corner. Oh, lets him out this time. Looks too free. Oh, nice. Dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that was lunch. Hold on, this is dinner right here. Let me pack it up real quick.
Put it in a Tupperware.
Oh, we gotta be careful. That might have been a jump to see where the jump info got eaten.
Oh,
like that meatball.
Okay, Burrs.
That was terrifying. I thought he might have been able to punish the exploding pants. Not the case. Okay. What? Oh, that was a good run stop. Good cases for Dustin. Oh, wait a minute. No, he got grabbed. That's not gonna kill though. It's not gonna kill. But what is Dustin gonna do without his weapon? It's gonna be very terrifying. Yoshi. Oh no! Relying on the command grab a little bit too much.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
Just runs into it.
Yep. No jump, no nothing.
I don't know about that ending. That ending. Okay,
Yeah.
moving on.
Yeah, the command grab. Oh, nice. Damn. There. Overhead. Making him guess.
I'm still thinking about that ending for the last match. I can't get over it. Was he going for a command grab? I don't know. I need to. Oh
Yeah,
my god. It had to be. Good to see. Very properly spaced there. I like it. Okay, hits him out of the air. Gets him to the corner. Yeah, keep him there. Don't let him out too easy. Oh, be careful with the bow toe.
Yeah. It's a full. There it is.
Ouch! Makes him eat it. All right, so that's breakfast.
Yeah, chow down, baby.
Flip out. Running away. Oh, he comes in, gets the hug. The quarantine, man. You gotta keep away, man. No hugs allowed. All right, Stan taking first match for this one.
Yeah.
Bubba with just a bit of meter. Yeah, I had a feeling the Nadeshko was gonna come out. Might as well.
Okay. Oh, another catch.
I gets scooped up.
Whoa. Zoltan's is not working out anymore.
Yeah. Oh, nice 50-50. Gonna try to push. Very difficult to punish. Stan gets it. Yeah, Dustin has a 2-frame window to punish those 2 Cs, and he's been getting it pretty consistent. Very, very difficult to do, especially online with lag. So good stuff on him. Oh! 2 Cs sucks until it doesn't. Oh my god.
Damn.
Lost the entire lead trying to anti-air once. Ouch. Undoes so much work.
Oh, again!
Okay, nice. Good catch.
Ooh, okay. Keeping
Tries to
it
back
back
up.
Yeah,
Bubba's trying to open up the too much throws. Getting a little bit predictable.
Oh, it
throws.
happened again!
I think he's throwing. He has to be going for the run throws. He has to be.
Yeah.
He is relying too much on throws. Oh, wait a minute. I just realized second player side curse has been broken. Second player side's coming back. Got 10-7. All right, nice.
Yeah, little brother found out how to plug in the stick. Let me show you how to run.
I'm just my childhood, man. It hurts. Oh, he could have gone for the full combo there. The 2C is considered crouching when hit, so didn't confirm though. That's not too bad considering how good this is going for Dustin. Oh. That was. Oh, we actually caught him. I thought he was going to be flipped out. All right, good stuff. Is this gonna be the comeback? This is what Bubba needed. Oh,
Yeah, the trade gives him a knockdown. Great.
Yeah.
DP.
Yoshi's hurt box extends very far forward on jump C, so when you're unarmed, you're free to like just running jab him from full screen, and you're probably gonna beat him. Oh, nice punish on the exploding pants. Good stuff. The song's
Damn.
cracking. The song's cracking. Is that what I saw right there?
Yo, there's chink in the armor. Still, you know, getting with these areas. But Maki.
Uh-oh. You know what that means. Seventh sword is on the table. What are you gonna earn for this one? Oh. Okay. Still got a few flowers to collect. Oh, try to go. Not sure what flower he wanted there. All right, he has the dash go. Bit of life to play with. Oh no, is he gonna try to throw this round and try to collect another flower? Ooh. That's like the 4th, 5th time Bubba's just like run up and died.
Yeah, he's fishing for that throw a little bit too hard. Double's just checking it every time. He's just checking it.
So here's the thing, and it's not entirely bad that he's just running in like that. So if you're running in like that and your opponent is checking you every single time, you now have the opportunity to do a run weapon deflect. So I want to see Bubba, you know, you have him conditioned down. So cash it in, do a running, and you're gonna have to do it right now. You're gonna have to do it right now. Running weapon deflect. Let's see it. Oh no!
You went for the command grab.
Good stuff on Dustin. Served him his breakfast. Bubba's well fed.
Yeah, that was a whole mukbang of devastation.
Oh man, good stuff for both of those players. Yeah, so Bubba was really going in for those grabs a little bit too much. Didn't feel comfortable. He set up a throw game, and that's good enough there. So he had that opened up. So now Dustin is wary of the grab. He was checking him when running in. Bubba at that point needed to now start adding on to the mental stack. And he's like, okay, so how is he checking me in when I'm going in and grabbing? So is he throwing normals? If he's throwing normals, let me do a weapon deflect. If he's jumping, let me do a DP. And it never really got to that step with him. And I think that was the downfall at the very end, where he was getting his damage here and there, but it was that conditioning he did. He never cashed it out. Yeah. So good stuff from Dustin, though, on the other hand, where he's like, oh, you're just going to keep trying to run grab? Like, here you go. Just eat this. I made a perfect, beautiful Italian meatball for you to eat, sir. So good stuff from both these players.
Yeah. One last call. The match arena is still going on. We are currently at $35.26. We still have a bunch of coupons. You can still donate to the pot if you want. This is going to be the last tournament for a little bit, so show our players a little bit of love and whatnot. And I believe we are going to be jumping on to our next couple of commentators if they want to take it away.
Yeah, are they here with us?
Yep, I'm here.
What's up? What's up?
All right, guys, take it over. Good luck.
Thanks,
See you
fellas.
all in 2 weeks.
Take care, dude.
Enjoy your stuff.
Man, the finals, losers semi, losers finals, and grand finals. Exciting. How's your evening been going, Sugar Bear?
It's been great, dude. I've really been watching attentively. A lot of really good matches so far. And I mean, there's a lot to talk about, but let's focus on what's right in front of us. And that's Marco Polo versus A.R. Roberts. These two met yesterday, leading into, working our way through the bracket. And Robert took it over Marco pretty handily. I'm sure Marco is looking for that run back. And we already see, going with the GS now. Yep. So, Marco, incredibly strong player, always a competitor. He can definitely win any tournament he comes into for Sam Schofel. So going down to Robert, he's really looking forward to this. He wants to take this back.
Right. And I mean, so it's kind of the redemption story for both players, right? For Marco, he wants to get revenge and potentially knock Robert out. Oh, nice grab into DP. And for Robert, he just wants to get back another shot at Dustin, who's waiting in winners.
For sure. And as I mentioned, Robert took it pretty handily over Marco there. We'll have to see what Marco has come up with in the meantime. I'm a little surprised he went back to GSL. Not that GSL can't do it, but I was expecting the Charlotte. But early on here,
same.
Robert doing very well again.
I think so. There's still a lot of stuff surrounding GSL on whether how cheap of a character she is, or she's that good of a character. I think one of the key factors that affects GSL is once she tosses out that umbrella, she still has tools, but her damage just suffers greatly compared to what Shizu is able to output.
Absolutely. I mean, she's definitely not totally crippled when she's weaponless. She can do some damage, but for certain she has some weaknesses. However, Marco has been playing her incredibly well. So it really, personally, it was surprising to see him go down. I know he's more than capable of doing it. He's got a great lead going on right here, but there's that 2C again. Robert really been abusing it.
Yeah, and as you can see, Robert, once Gong Sung Lee loses the umbrella, is just really turning on the aggression.
Oof, big read, didn't work out, but it doesn't really pay for it all that much, so no big deal. Okay, good throw from Marco.
Robert was definitely counting on Marco to start the round, throwing either the umbrella or some fireballs.
Okay, great up throw from Marco there. Ooh, excellent block.
Go, no.
Okay, Robert feeling the need to burst there.
Oh no.
Now, splitting hairs here, but I'm not sure that was the right decision. She's had her weapon in hand, so that was a really good opportunity to cripple her. She's still alive, so she's still incredibly dangerous.
Oh, and there it is. The anti-air weapon flip.
Tough spot for Robert. How is he going to respond?
Just picked it up. Oh my god, in a jump.
My goodness! Oh my goodness! That was incredible. Go ahead.
What a crazy series of events. Robert picking it up. Marco didn't get the full punish, and as a retaliation, Robert just did a quick jump C and it landed.
And Marco mashing right back into it. That started relatively one-sided, but you could see as it went on, that was anybody's game. Marco's ready to go, so I don't feel like there's any unbalance here as far as capability or who can come out on top. This is still
right. Definitely.
And a great start from Marco. Okay. Robert he loves to get in your face and look for the reaction. Marco not biting.
Man, it is so crazy to see just how little Robert has to do to kind of equalize that life loss, right?
Yeah, and he really is just bulldogging. One of the big changes Robert has made over the weeks in his progression of the whatever I was about to say doesn't matter. He was in such a deficit. To pull that out is big for Robert. And right now he's sitting at set point. However, Marco coming in with rage. Oh, and there it is.
The Marco special. Catching the anti-air with a weapon flip.
If I'm not mistaken, that thing is 7 frames, a very potent tool. And now Marco trying to kill that weapon, he succeeds. Now, this is what he needs. Robert is in a really bad spot. But now unarmed, Shizu's damage is definitely not in the same tier as Marco's. And Gong Sung Lee has a lot more tools to deal with the situation. Absolutely. I do, really bad spot for Robert here. It would take nothing short of a miracle to pull this out, but I respect the fact that he is fighting. However, this is the win condition for Marco. This is about as ideal of a round as he could hope for. And he's coming into the 3rd round with darn near full rage. So he's looking pretty good for Marco. He's just got to find another way to disarm Robert and get that weapon kill.
Yeah, definitely. And I think Robert needs to be careful with his early jump Cs whenever Marco has rage and has his weapon, because Marco is very quick on the anti-air weapon flip.
Oh, there it was. Marco a little bit late with the reaction. He's not going to pay for it too dearly. A little bit of rage, but
Oh
Oh,
no!
he can't SSM. That's right. Okay.
Well, not only that, when Shizu whiffs his DP, when he lands low. So, if you do mid attack, sometimes they just go over him.
That's bizarre. I actually did not know that.
Yeah. It's really annoying, especially for Ukyo, because typically you can do stand B into shadow slashes, but if you're far enough, the stand B just whiffs.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Marco has to burst at this point. What is going on? Oh, he can't without the weapon. What am I talking about?
Yeah, he. Oh.
I totally respect the decision. At that point, there was a massive life deficit. You know, he needed big damage to turn that around. However, unfortunately, it wasn't there. But given the circumstances, I don't think anyone could be like, hey, that was the wrong decision. He needed a lot really quickly.
Definitely. And then he was definitely hoping to catch, Marco was definitely hoping to catch Robert flinching, or at least pushing a button for that Isen. And, I think with the amount of health that Robert had, the safe bet would have been just to sit, right? He still had rage. He still had a tremendous health lead. Like, he basically played it by the script, which is, I'm just going to sit and wait for you to throw me at the worst case scenario, and then I can counter burst.
For sure. And that's why the big play made a lot of sense. Now, it's unfortunate to see Marco go. I'm hoping that this has set another fire, reignited the fire in him, and we'll see him again, because his GSL is very good. And when Marco enters a bracket, you better believe he's considered one of the likely players to take it. So hopefully we see more of him down the road. But we are going to be moving on to Bubba versus Robert. Interesting. Now I'm trying to think, when was the last time these two played, but taking a page out of Goro's book, it's not, I can't remember, so I'm not even going to try. But I don't know. What are your thoughts going into this one? I think Bubba, a little bit of a rough set against Dustin there. I don't think that's going to carry into this match. Feels to me like this is another, Sam Show top 4 where it's anybody's game.
Right. I actually think, was Robert in? He was in last week's WNF, right? Because if then in that case, the last time Robert played Bubba won, because last week the grand finals was Bubba versus Dustin, right? So, following that logic, I would say that this is a redemption match for Robert to get back, because I think for a while Robert sat pretty solidly in the winner's seat, and it has been only Dustin that's been able to successfully challenge it. Bubba has come close, and I think last week was the week that Bubba conquered his demon known as Robert.
For sure. And I think that alone, Bubba's sort of taking these individual steps towards the top of WNF. That win over Robert last week was definitely a significant step in that process. And he needs to take that step again. Can he do it again to get back to grand finals, get back to Dustin, see if he can pull this out?
Right.
The match against Dustin did not go the way he wanted, but he's not out. It's not over till it's over. So Bubba needs to pull himself together and make it happen again. Whereas Robert, of course, this isn't solely Bubba's story. Robert wants to get up there and take another W.
Right.
What happens here?
And it's one of those weird triggers, right? Like, not in like a bad way, but it's like a mental block, right? Where you're unable to beat someone for a long time, but that one time you beat them, like something clicks, and you start, hopefully being able to accomplish the same task.
And the interesting thing about fighting games is it typically gets harder and harder each time. You can't just say, okay, I got it for good now. The other player is going to continue to evolve, and you need to do the same. However, Robert, that first round, very quick, perfect from him there. Bubba coming in with full rage, though, Berserker Barrage whiffs. You better believe he wants that weapon play.
Man, and no, Robert's airborne. And Bubba is going in very, very hard tonight. He's being very aggressive and very, very careless in his
Oh my
approach.
goodness. Yeah, things are really snowballing. Good burst. Had to do it up. But remember, when you are in chip out range and you're fighting a Shizu, especially when they take to the air, you gotta see that coming. However,
Right.
first game went really quick for Robert there. Correct me if I'm wrong. This is going to be a first to 3, correct?
Yes, that is correct.
Okay, Bubba going back to Yoshi takes the time to go back to character select, though. I respect it. After a game like that, maybe you want a little bit of reset, a little bit of breathing room. Robert up 1, first to 3. Let's see what the adjustment is, because I agree with you. I think he was playing a little bit reckless, and in a game like this, that can hurt you really, really badly.
Right. Especially with high damage output characters, right? Like Yoshi is definitely one of those. Shizu is another one. One of those characters where you can't just face check everything because they have ways to essentially kill you in 4 hits if they wanted to.
Absolutely. Okay, getting back into it, back to Nico, where we love to hang. A little bit of down back there. Robert looking confident based on his movement.
Yeah, definitely. The float cancel. Ooh, that's a huge jump in. And
Very nice conversion.
yeah, and Bubba gets the full combo, and just like that, Robert is looking at 50% of his health gone.
Classic. Whips a button, gets the empty jump in the throw. Good lead now for Bubba. Ooh, but that JC. Ooh! No time to talk. There's a lot of things happening right now.
Retaliating with the... Ooh, he doesn't get the flower.
So he doesn't get the flower in that situation.
No, he does not get the flower.
Did he need to be in the blender, quote, for the flower to count? At what point would the flower count?
The flower has to physically appear for it to count.
Awesome. Okay, now, no time, I think, for the WFT punish. Robert plays it safe there, doesn't want to overextend. Oh,
that was a really nice counter by Bubba, using the Tsubaki to defend against Robert's float cancel umbrellas.
These two are playing fast and furious, and Robert is happy to oblige right now. Good block, no punish, again with the Botan, no fear.
Ooh, that was not a level 5. And Bubba called Robert out on his tap because it was not level 5.
Ooh, okay. Very good Eason from Robert. Sometimes you want to test. Are you really ready? Are you really, really ready? Robert was. So we're going down to the 3rd round in game 2. Let's see what happens here.
Another Tsubaki from Bubba. Oh, man. Those jump C's are just hitting their mark from Robert.
Sensing perhaps that Bubba, as Yoshi wants to, is going to the air. Those JCs can really add up. Good block.
Oh
Decent
my god.
punish.
That could have been the end. Any versions of Shizu's tap, if blocked, is SSM punishable.
Particularly with a character with a running.
Yes.
That's so not impossible, but very difficult to Eason Shizu with those float cancels. Personally, I like to believe that it's off the table, but I respect him for attempting it. However, it did cost him that game. Right now, Robert up 2. Bubba needs to come up with an answer now, and he definitely can do it, but he's got some work to do. He needs to show it.
Definitely. And he's been making good reads. And I think he just needs to kind of calm down a little bit and also maximize his punishes, especially on those taps.
Yeah, I mean, it's really, they're slugging it out. No one's blocking anything at this point. And a lot of these rounds have come down to who's accumulated the most damage the quickest, you know what I mean?
Right.
And it's a seesaw. Bubba's either at a massive lead or Robert's either at a massive lead. And it just tends to extend from there.
Oh, nice. Botan. In a neutral.
Perfect example right there. Bubba had a great lead, extended on it. Robert slowly killed himself as he tried to go in. Robert coming in with rage probably isn't a factor. It's not. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
That jump B beats out a high Nadeshko?
It's a wall. That jump B.
Yeah, that was nice. Robert had to burst. Oh, but be careful.
Why
Ooh,
not?
that was nice catch.
Yeah, why the heck not? He throws it out. I mean, he had essentially achieved his goal. To win there would have been SSM.
Yes, nice punish by Bubba, calling out the whiff DP and ending it as quick as possible.
In that situation, Bubba was a round up, and Robert had already bursted. If it went to the third round, that's already a win for Bubba. So for him to throw out the button, buffering that WFT, why the heck not? And in that situation, it worked for him. Very
Right.
good play, very good decision making, very good understanding of what the situation is. He could afford to take that risk. And in this case, it worked out for him. Bubba on the board, 2-1, currently in Robert's favor.
And Robert debating on Shizu or just taking a moment. In Robert's defense, he's been doing really well. His jump Cs usually find their marks. He's been hitting his DPs and his float cancel combos. I think he's a little bit trigger happy on the tap, which I guess it's one of those risk versus rewards thing where if it finds its mark, it's huge damage. But right now, no one has really sent a message for him to stop doing it, if it gets blocked, right? So why not? If my move, if nobody has that answer for me to say that hey, don't do this or you're going to get punished big time, then I'm just going to keep hitting my buttons and keep doing that thing that, pays off huge if it hits.
For sure. And, as I said, it seems that who takes the round is who comes out with the big lead at first. So they're playing a very basic neutral. The starts of these rounds are absolutely essential and tell a lot as to how things are going to go. What's really interesting here is Robert, as he's developed as a Shizu player, is more comfortable being defensive, but he's shown in this set that he's willing to scrap. He says, you want to get crazy? Let's get crazy. Right now, early lead for him.
Another early jump C. Yeah, as Robert continues to do those early jump Cs, trying to catch Bubba jumping.
Very nice. Wow, what a run under from Robert there. Oh, very good, very good.
Using the light version of Tsubaki to just deflect enough to get in the DP combo.
And they're just swinging right now.
Yeah, what happens next is going to be crucial.
What in the world was that scramble? Oh my goodness. Somehow Bubba finds his way at the top of it, but that was nuts.
Bubba doing what he does best, man. Taking advantage of a scramble situation with a DP that somehow finds its mark. I'm serious. If, the DP gods love this kid, man. Oh, that was not deep enough, and it had to be reset. And
yeah, Robert starting to make some risky decisions here. He just bulldogs his way in. Bubba doesn't pop. He didn't need to, but considering the life lead, it was an option. Robert slowly whittling away at that life lead. Can he get that third round? 6-6A. What happens here? Universal overhead. 6-6A. 6-6A. Very good from Bubba. Evening it up 2-2. Wow.
Yeah, very, very nice by Bubba to not try to, contest the jumps with any buttons, knowing that Robert has been doing early jump Cs. And as you can see, is continuing to do that, and instead opts to use 6-6A as an anti-air. And actually running under before that, so you're not even anywhere in the vicinity of the active hitbox of the jump C.
Yeah, so we're into the final game here, folks. It's been a slobber knocker so far, but this is for all the marbles. Nothing really matters up until this game. This is who's gonna go on to grand finals here. Something of an early lead here for Robert. Good throw, extending that lead. Bubba in the orange. Maybe he can break the streak here of the person in the lead is the one who takes the round.
Oh, with the berserker
goodness.
barrage.
Look at that damage.
Oh my god. Oh, but
No.
okay. Robert's gonna take the round. Trades his rage bar for the round, which I'm not sure if it might work out, just to maintain the momentum.
I can't agree with that decision, but we're gonna just gotta see how it plays out. If he wins, it was a great decision. If he doesn't, then it wasn't.
Man, and yeah, this is like just trading jump C's.
Early lead for Bubba this round. JB trying to keep him in place, but Robert is very good about handling that reset situation with 360. Oh my goodness.
Late recoil cancel into DP catches Bubba off guard, and that is the first time Robert has actually done a recoil cancel into DP.
Oh no. Ooh, scary for Bubba. Gotta do it.
And he runs up, pauses for a slight second before he berserker barrages.
Final round. JC.
Weird autocorrect.
Nobody breathed.
Oh my god. No. That's too late.
Okay. He doesn't hurt too bad for it, but he's definitely in the deficit right now. Bro. Hey, Bubba needs to collect himself. 46 seconds on the clock. In the red. Tsubaki.
Another Tsubaki. Oh no. Bubba bets it all.
That's not it.
He bets it all on the run-in throw.
Okay, you gotta be looking for that chip out. And the 660. Embrace that hitbox, folks. What a hell of a game. But tonight, Robert has returned the favor. And Bubba's going to have to anticipate his next opportunity. Robert moving on to grand finals where Dustin is waiting for him. What a hell of a match there, man.
Man, I am truly impressed by just the amount of JCs that Robert connected with, and kind of the amount of just like raw brute forcing my way in on both sides.
Yeah, I would actually like to go back and watch that again in my personal time. Obviously, Robert was throwing out the preemptive jump C's because he says, hey, Bubba wants to take it to the air. I'll be there waiting for him, fist out. And he accumulated a lot of damage from it. However, the neutral that they were playing and the speed that they were playing and the level of decisions that they were trying to make, they both had a crystal ball next to him, and they were trying to see into the future. And 6 straight games of that, they both played incredibly well, and I feel like we just watched some really high-level Sam show. So great stuff to both players. That was really a treat to watch.
Yeah, definitely. And also just the amount of decisions that went through on the scrambles, because I think when you play like that, inevitably you're going to end up with situations where you run into the scrambles, right? And
sure.
Especially the one where I think Robert went for a 6-6C or stand C punish at close range, and after a series of scrambles, and Bubba just answered that with his go-to tool, DP, and the invulnerability from the DP saved him from, what would have been a game-ending like stand C, I believe, or was that 6-6C? I think it was a stand C.
Yes, I think you're right. And I mean, the tag of this game was embrace death, right? And I really feel like these two players were showing us the true meaning of that tag. So good games to both of them. I look forward to the next time they cross paths, because that, as I mentioned before, was really just a treat to watch.
Definitely.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna do plugs right before we hit grand finals. What a match!
For sure.
I wish we can watch that every week. So, Bubba and AR Robert, I hope you guys run it back next time. I don't know. Is it because we have a WNF break and that's why everyone is so lit this week? I don't know, but the matches were really, really good today. All right, so. Sam Show Christmas Mukbang. Please don't wait till last minute to RSVP. We have a good list of people who are coming. It's next Tuesday on the 22nd at 7 p.m. Pacific Coast time. Everyone had a good time. It's a bonding event. I know it's a little bit intimidating to do a voice chat, but you don't have to use a webcam. You just come by and log into the Zoom meeting and just get to know who your Sam Show friends are. And, let's just kind of enjoy the holiday spirit. It's been a rough year. Let's try to end it with a bang. Next is... I'm sorry, I'm a little bit disorganized right now. Is Shinchi's Dojo. So Chie just started his dojo Sam Show Parsec lobbies on Sundays. So, do come out and support. That's another one of the many lobbies the community is offering. You have Sugar Bears, you have Initial Drive, you have Scrub Sidebot. Who else am I missing, Andy?
For the Parsec stuff?
Yeah.
You missing? You said Scrub Sidebot already?
Yes, I did. Oh, and then you have
Ghost?
Ghost to Trinity, and then you have your PS4.
And then Final Thief has it now too.
Oh, dang! Final Thief has it too. So, one of the many options. Take advantage of it. It's one of the few places where you guys can level up. Next is Regina Royale. This is by Rome himself. I don't know when the next event is, but always be on the lookout on his Twitter for his next upcoming events. I think he's going to be focused more on the retro games, from what I know, and it's nice to see him compete in Sam Show now. I love it when our commentators take a step back and get to enjoy our games. So do support Rome whenever he has his next Regina Royale. Next is the D&V Bushido. Bullet Will is still doing Wednesday Sam Show 5 special, and then on Thursday it's going to be the Guilty Gear with rollback. So be on the lookout. I don't know when that is happening again, but I believe he's going to be coming back from a break soon. So check him out and support Bullet Will and the D&V crew. Next is Monday Mashers. The timing is wrong on this one. It actually starts at 5 p.m. Pacific Coast time. This is open to beginners to intermediate. I don't know if it's still beginner and intermediate or it's just open. So, Chie or Super Dude, if you're here, can you chime in and let me know? But this, from what I know, it's a beginner to intermediate tournament on PS4. I know there's there's a bounty that Jay puts on there every week and whatnot, so it's pretty interesting. Come out and support. I know it's a Monday, but guys, come on, you gotta support everybody, okay? Andy hops on there and he clowns around and all that stuff, and you have our commentators that are here on Wednesday Night Fights commentating too. So do encourage the scene. I really think we should focus on players that are up and coming, because that's the only way our scene is going to grow. We're always going to focus on our top players, who are mainly the same consistent top players getting top 8 all the time. You're not going to have a growing scene. So support this event when you have time. Next is Rage Explosion. So this is another event. I believe this is not on Monday anymore. I think there's one tomorrow, Olipop held. I think this is hosted by Maki and Olipop. Rumor has it, he's got the best mustache in the scene. So if you want to check out that mustache, go support the event happening tomorrow. And I think Olipop just posted the details in the Twitch chat. So sign up, don't miss out on this one. There is a match arena as well. Next is Arcade Rumble. This is hosted by Markio. He is also a participant in our WNFs. He runs a KOF O2UM tournament every week, and I think it's open to
the whole North America.
Yeah, it's So last week Andy commentated for this one, and the competition is legit. So, hey guys, we need a little bit more representation.
Need some more Americans in that tournament.
You know, I'm just kind of nudging you a
Where's
bit.
the American KOF players
So you need to show face and come through because
those Mexican players are going off.
Yes. So come through, show face. No, there were only 4 U.S. players that entered last week, but it was
pride, man.
Yeah. So, but yeah, the competition is really, really awesome. Andy had such a great time commentating for this event. Markio and the Arcade Rumble team always supports our events, so we need to support theirs as well. Next is Meta Abe podcast. Meta Abe has been a long time SNK supporter, content creator. He's been a TO, and he's excellent commentator in the community. He does a lot of excellent podcasts. He's touched on topics such as Parsec, Sam Show, KOF, and whatnot. We've been on one of his podcasts before, so follow his channel for some VODs, and he also has a Twitch one too, which is Meta Abe. And next is... Sorry, I'm a little bit scatterbrained right now. Next is... Oh, it's Tatsu Denshi. So, this is happening on February 27th to 28th of next year, and from what Sinister says, he's going to stream every single match on Parsec. That is madness, but this is what Sinister does, and he loves the community, and he's giving exposure to all the players. So I hope you guys save those 2 dates and level up and show show everyone what you have. And I love this event because you have a bunch of commentators on board, you have a bunch of players on board, and he really brings the community together with his event. And he's been very generous with his past Tatsudenshi event. And also there is a GoFundMe that is in this Twitch channel, so if you can support Sinister X because he's done a lot for us, let's bring the love back. Next is Xbox Fighters. This is hosted by Darcy Zal and Kellyanne. They run their lobbies every Friday, so if you're part of the Xbox community, go support them as well. Wow, there's a lot of Sam Show content out there. Alright, so Samurai Sparring, this is hosted by Ghost of Trinity. You guys know the deal. First of 10 sets with commentators, post-game analysis. He's also running a Kumite event, I believe, with Wonderland. So be on the lookout for that one. You're always gonna have a good time on his streams. Next is... Alright, I'm gonna try to speed this up. So next is Sam Show Rivals. This is hosted by our DMV crew, Initial Drive. I love this. I love the DMV crew. I'm gonna say a million times. They are having their next event in January. I forgot which date. Be on the lookout for it. The last time I checked, it was just East Coast Regional, but now they have a Google server, so please confirm with me that it's gonna be open to North America because you guys should do it, and you guys totally can do it. So please make that happen. Their last event was a huge success, so I'm super excited for this one as well. Next is KOF 13. I'm running this event on my birthday, January 2nd. If you play KOF 13 and you're on the West Coast, enter. If you like watching it, come by and support. I'm running a East Coast to West Coast tournament on the 30th as well in January. Okay, this weekend we have the Ronin Rumble Holiday Matsuri collaboration. It's going to be like WNF. So Saturday is going to be the pools off stream. Sunday is going to be top 8 streamed. The pot for first, second, and third is going to be $350 added to the match arena. First place gets a VIP pass to Holiday Matsuri 2021, and the second and third place prizes get a 3-day pass. So sign up. It's Parsec. It's going to be ran by Andy and me. Any questions, please direct them to Jeff the Hero. Then next is Bodega Classic. Marco Polo. He welcome back. He came back to our WNF tournament this week and he killed it. So he's also our TO for the KOF community. He runs KOF 14 PC and PS4. I think the next one is this weekend on Friday and Saturday. So do support his events as well. If you're interested in KOF 14, he's the guy to reach out for help or any tips. All right, I promise this is the last one, but Barcode is our local FGC business. I genuinely mean this, but if you guys ever visit California, this is the place we're gonna take you to. You see all these pictures. These are our various FGC players that we've taken here, and this is a really important place. We ran fundraisers here. We held sound show sessions here. We've done a lot here. Lord Jimmy Bones came here. So there's going to be a fundraiser event in partnership with Boodle Democracy. It's going to be on the Trovo stream. James Chen is going to be running the event for Killer Instinct. So if you have time, support this event. I also have the GoFundMe linked in this chat below. Okay, I'm gonna send it off to Sugar Bear and Surfbot. Sorry it took a lot of your time, but I just want to give a shout out to all the content creators. We are killing it. I know we're still a really small community, but we have a lot to give. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, I got a couple things. First off, shout outs and thanks to Angela and Andy for continuing to run WNF. And, this has kind of become the weekly for everyone to gather. I know there's a lot of weeklies, but I think this is the place for people who have honed their skills to come and test themselves every week. And I know it's a lot of hard work, so thanks to the two of you for doing this and then for giving us a place to test our skills during this time where we can't really have locals. Number two, Barcode. Please, if you have anything to give, I know it's a really tough time on everybody, but it is the unofficial official place of the SoCal FGC scene. If you ever come to any events in SoCal, this is the place you're going to be, and it's really awesome. So if you can support them, please do. Next, Totsuzenshi. Last Totsuzenshi is probably the biggest Sam Show event in North America since we went online. And I would say probably the biggest event, even offline, not counting Evo and stuff. So register, sign up, check it out. Sinister X is super cool. The event is amazing. And also, if you have anything to give, it's hard times, life comes at you fast, help Sinister out. And lastly, one last thing. We have a Matcherino, and I'm looking at the numbers, and it's kind of making me sad, dude. If you can, use the code WNF 20, is it? No, WNF 39 SMSHO. The link should be in the chat. This is the last WNF before we go on break, so let's send these players out with a bang. All right, back to the matches.
For sure. Well said, Serve. And I also want to give a quick shout out to everyone who competed and everyone who tunes into these events, all the tournament organizers, because really this is we're a small community, as Angela said, and we really depend on each other, whether you are a viewer in the chat or you go and compete or you organize or you do commentary. We need everyone to make this happen. So really, you might be sitting there at home enjoying yourself watching the matches, but really none of this would matter if you weren't here to see it. So we're all playing a part, and I think that's something that we need to take notice of. So going into grand finals now, Dustin versus Robert. Looking at the history, it looks like right now, if I'm reading this accurately, Robert has the set 3-2, which reading that is a little bit hard to believe because it just feels like Dustin has been very dominant as of late.
Right. It seems like everywhere we look, you know, Dustin has been making that impression. His play is very on point, and I think the tech that he picks up, he kind of like continues to use it, you know, like the option select on whether you forward roll and how he punishes, like a lot of those things where he just picks up those tech and incorporates it into his gameplay, and he consistently uses it.
For sure. And something interesting to note right in front of our eyes here, he went with that nasty fella Genjuro. We know that he has a Genjuro. Interesting choice. I'm curious as to what his thought process is. It's potentially the fact that he has 6 games and he wants to see how this works in a competitive format, but we're gonna have to hear from him to know for sure. But right now, that's the tale. Genjuro. Okay.
Yes, I'm actually going to bet that from observing Robert, he's noticed that Robert's been a little bit quick on the JCs, and Dustin is actually very, very sharp on the anti-air DPs. So I think one of his major things is going to be using that DP to keep Robert grounded, which has not worked out for him so far.
Well, yeah, we see it as the reversal there. Very good for Robert for sniffing it out. Dustin, good push block. It kills a little bit of his rage time, but you can't always guarantee you're going to get a weapon flip every time you get rage. So no harm, no foul. However, Robert slowly building his lead. Good punish from Dustin, but he's got a lot of work to do. 18 seconds left on the clock.
He's got a million more of those records that he's got to do before he catches up.
Absolutely. I mean, a pain in the butt to deal with, but not incredibly damaging. That's what keeps things balanced. So Robert taking that first round. There's that return of the 5C neutral there. So predicting a lot of erratic ground movement from Dustin. Once again, with great push block as Robert cornered.
Yeah. And man, the jump B that Robert's been using, that just beats everything. It's insane how much stuff that single button challenges.
For sure, I'd love to see the hitbox of that thing, because really just based on my own eyes, it's a wall. Okay, weapon flip. No pop from Dustin. I'm not entirely surprised. He's willing to wager his ability to get his weapon back. As we can see, he's quite good at it. Right now, life about even up until that JC.
And actually, good decision on Robert to use that time to attempt the tap, because Dustin didn't have his weapon, so his punish, even on block, couldn't have been that heavy, right? That's a really good time to let it rip.
Mashes out the grab there. Ends up being, yeah, he wants it. He said, this is over. I want it over now. If Dustin can find a way to take this back, it's a gigantic win. Unfortunately, Umbrella's going to close it out. Robert's going up in the first game. However, this is grand finals. Robert coming in from losers. He needs to not only win this set, he needs to win another. So long path to victory from Robert, but the first step is the most important. And he
right. And I think I would like to see Dustin using the DP more as the anti-air rather than the reversal. Ooh, nice neutral jump C.
Ooh, I can do early JC too. Very good.
Ooh.
Not a lot of damage, but he took what he could get. Ooh, good trade.
Nice trade.
Yep. Now that...
Oh no, Dustin, why would you risk it all on the grab?
It's a lot of damage, but if you're a betting folk, he's going to get that weapon back. However, Robert was ready, throws him out of it. Nice throw conversion, takes that first round. Dustin coming in with rage.
Oh, another neutral jump C.
Yeah, these early jump C's, as effective as they were for Robert last round, were equally as effective for Dustin this game.
Robert with a 6-6 C, catching Dustin pushing a button or trying to backdash.
Very good. The best punish isn't always fancy. He got a lot of damage from that punish.
Oh yeah. And Genjo's 5 his stand siege hurts so much.
For sure.
You know, it doesn't have to be an SSM, but it might as well be like a mini SSM.
Oh. Early lead for Robert, 660. Okay, Dustin and Rage, I appreciate the fact that he's not pushing too hard to get that weapon flip, because you can really get hurt doing something like that. But as I mentioned, early life lead for Robert.
And I just saw Robert pushing a light button, so is it possible that he's given up the attack? I don't think so.
With 38 seconds left on the clock, he's in a very good spot. Dustin officially in the red. Great DP.
Dustin should burst.
He's got to do it. There's no time for pride. Oh,
no.
I respect it. That was an interesting situation. You see it often. Once you get down to that little life, that little deficit, you really need to be thinking about big plays, a deflect, an Eason, something like that. Really, that sit back and hold just long enough to potentially Robert to do something. He said, okay, I need to roll the dice. I need this. Didn't work out. He put his best foot forward, and I like the call. However, Robert, playing patient, not feeling threatened, does nothing, closes out game 2. He's up 2-0 right now.
Yeah, it is a very much a game of chicken at that point, and Robert just did not flinch.
Back to the cause.
Robert trying to run across the screen to grab to punish the meatball charge.
Now, there's that 2C from Robert. We've seen it do a lot of work over the night. However, Dustin clearly was ready for it. Very quickly had a proper punish out. So, interesting. Ooh! He did his devil, my goodness. Oh, you stood up? That's unfortunate. Good from Robert there.
Oh, no. Grabbing into DP.
Oh, my goodness. Too much. He was doing so well, but too much.
Yeah, he committed. Hard committed to that DP.
Way more than he needed to. Dustin going up first round here in game 3.
Nice punish from Robert on Dustin getting the charge. Sending the message that you do not get free charges. Oh, wow, what a standing C. And of course, right as I say that, Robert lets Dustin have 2 charges.
And again, we see Dustin just ready to punch. Oh my gosh, and again, this is the mirror of last round. Ready to punish the 2C, but not the second one. However, not like last round. Robert was able to close it out this time. Dustin coming in with full rage, potentially reset point 2.
And a level 2 fireball or a meatball.
Nope. That's unfortunate. Dustin is a little bit of air movement. I think it was a backdash there, caused the air reset. Dustin knowing that in that situation, if you're within range, an SSM will connect. Robert in a really bad slot.
Oh no!
No pun it. What in the world? The unblockable 5C. I didn't see Dustin move at all.
Wow! What a call out by Robert. Oh my god. Knowing that Dustin likes to check you if you run at him with 5E, Robert stood just outside of that and whiff punished with Eason.
We're seeing these really high-level matches coming down to decision-making in scramble situations. I'm really starting, excuse me, to see for the first time how relevant that is to Seven's meta. What is your decision-making when things are just absolutely wild? In that situation, Robert made the best decision, and it got him the reset. Now we're 0-0. This is for all the marbles. These next 3 wins.
And really, that sequence of events all happened from the level 3 fireball whiffing to the whiffed tap to the burst, the Isen. What a crazy sequence of events.
Yeah, and when all is said and done here, potentially Dustin's going to be able to tell you every single little inch of detail about this left corner of the screen because he spent a heck of a lot of time there. What a 5C. Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Not this time.
Okay, not this time. Dustin saying, nah, I'm still gonna check you with Stan B.
This is kind of wild right now. Okay, Dustin taking the first game here on our path to these last 3 wins.
I actually think I understand Dustin's strategy. He is possibly standing against the corner to prevent Shizu's jump B from crossing up.
I can see it. I mean, this is the first time I've seen him out of that corner. Look at these CCs. It's not a button you see out of Dustin all that often, but it's really been paying dividends for him tonight. AC, quick check.
Yep, and back at the corner again. It is one of those weird things that in Samcho, when you have your back against the corner, there is no way to cross you up.
It can be a very advantageous situation. Typically, when I talk about the Hanzo matchup, I say the second he has rage, if you see a corner available, run to it as quickly as possible.
What a catch by Dustin on his fireball, and then to be countered by Robert with a DP, but Dustin sends the last meatball forward to steal the match.
The throw. Dustin looking very strong these past 4 rounds. Okay, where's the punish? It ain't there. Okay. He wasn't confident just throwing out a button and confirming. Went for the throw. Probably not the right idea. Confident that time. Gets a little bit of damage, but he's in a deficit right now. Nice
Ooh,
chase.
you gotta be careful.
That 2C is becoming a thing.
Nope. This time it was Dustin who did not flinch.
And you know, talking about all the time spent in the corner here, it looks like that 2C is pretty darn effective when you're in the corner. You'll got to worry about someone going over you.
Right,
The second
right.
you see a neutral jump or you see them in the air, that 2C is on the table. Nice 6C. Another good start here from Dustin. What I want to see is Robert keep it together because we saw how well he did that first set. Right now, though, if he allows Dustin's well on his way to running away with it. He just needs one more game.
Yeah, he needs to keep the game in the neutral ground, so that way he gets more usage out of his jump Bs.
Dustin's just been ready for every single approach. He's really making it.
Yeah.
Now back to the corner.
Ooh.
Ooh, what a quick button there. That was almost instant. I think that was JA.
Yeah. That might have been. That can't be a overhead. That cannot be an instant overhead.
No, I don't think it would have hit if you crouched. But standing, really darn quick button there.
Oh, and Dustin getting 3 charges for free.
Okay, nice sequence there from Robert. He really needs every game going forward because Dustin is potentially on tournament point here.
And you know, he is sitting at a huge life advantage. I think he needs to stop going very aggressive.
I agree, and I just feel like maybe the pressure that Dustin has applied with his current lead is pushing him to be more aggressive than maybe he needs to be. Talking about applying pressure, Dustin getting in a very threatening range and then not doing anything.
Ooh, that could have been a big punish because Dustin jumped early.
Dustin with a lot of really frantic movement and reads at the end there. I almost feel like he was trying to really break Robert there. Didn't work out. Robert now potentially one round away from getting his first game in the second set here. Ooh, God, from downtown, no proper punish.
Ooh, that is gonna hurt a lot. But Robert has a full bar of rage right now. No burst from
goodness.
Robert.
And that's it. I was just sort of taking everything in. You could sort of see the button choices he was making. That JB, an incredibly strong button. That 2C, very strong button, particularly when you're in the corner. Dustin was just sort of setting up shop in that corner and saying, come at me. What are you going to do? He just built this beautiful wall.
And Robert being at the health disadvantage, I don't know. He was very convinced that he was going to jump in and something might have connected. And I felt like he definitely should have popped rage. I think he held on to it for too long.
For sure. I think at that point, Robert was understandably so frustrated because of that posture he was taking. With the wall his back, he didn't have to worry about what was potentially behind him. He could focus on what was in front of or above him. Between JB and 2C and 5B, that sort of covered all his angles. I think at that point, Robert was like, how do I crack this nut? And just overextended. I think at that point, I wouldn't say he, it was over in his head or anything like that, but frustrated for sure. Frustrated for sure. And Dustin just played that incredibly well. The position that he was maintaining on screen and the buttons he was choosing, it felt darn near impossible to get in on him.
Yeah, definitely. And chalk one up for Dustin to put on the books of Robert versus Dustin, which you will see Robert back in this spot again. I promise you. And we'll see if the next telling of this story will have a different outcome.
For sure. And if the numbers, if I'm reading them accurately, right now this brings them to 3-3 even. So we look forward to the battles in the future. But man, as I feel so lucky to have commentated those last 3 matches, because as I reflect on them now, I feel like we really saw the top of the hill, at least as far as we know it, as to what this, the direction that this game is heading. A lot of really chaotic neutral decision making in scrambles, and the understanding that Dustin had of his buttons and using the screen to his favor there just shows an understanding for the character and the game that I think is very high level. So Dustin going in, I considered him the man to beat, and he is firmly still there. The onus is on everyone else to figure out how to take this fella down, because right now, based on the decision making and the planning that I saw on display there, he's looking like he's pretty tough to beat.
Yeah, definitely. I think in the current meta of Samurai Shodown, Dustin is definitely, the current king of the hill, if you will. And for the others, I think this is a wake-up call that there are some that's close, but when Dustin needs to turn it on, he does, and the decisions and the reads that he makes during those moments, really kind of gives him that edge over just about every other player that we've seen thus far.
Absolutely, because you look at this bracket. Robert is an incredibly strong player, and though that first set definitely went in his favor, when you look at how things transpired once they were both in losers, it looked very, very hard for him to overcome. So, but I think what we can lean on is that this is a very tight-knit community. This is a very dedicated community. We have a lot of players who are currently at the cusp, and we have a lot of players who are still growing within the ranks. And I see nothing but a community that's going to continue to gain strength, gain momentum, and level the playing field. Hopefully sometime soon. I believe that we're heading in that direction. Because what a strong bracket. I said going into the night that I felt something special in the air, and I wanted the players to deliver. And I'm not going to chalk it up having to do anything to do with me. That'd be wild. But I feel like they did deliver what they had to offer at their very best today. And I'm super proud, and I'm glad that I got to be able to see it.
And yeah, just to kind of, piggyback off of what you said, right? This is a small knit community. With that said, there's very little egos floating in this community. Any players, the top players, from the top players to the mediocre players, to the commentators, to the beginners, right? If you have a question, reach out. Don't be intimidated by anybody because they're a top player. If you want to play a set, ask someone, because this is one of the things that I've noticed about this community is that it really does encourage growth, and and we really excel at trying to help other players reach that next level, so to speak. So if you're new and you're kind of intimidated, don't be. Take my word for it. I regularly ask Andy to play on the late night sets and get my ass beat. But this is kind of how you learn, and none of the players will treat you like you're not worth their time.
Absolutely. And who we are when we're playing and who we are when we're not, we're all on level playing field when you're talking to someone over voice chat asking for games. It's easy sometimes, I think, to put things on a pedestal, but that's not the case. We're all just people. And I think if you're willing to reach out to people, you'll find that they're willing to reach back, and for certain in this community. So well said there. I'm super proud. I'm super excited about Sam's show, and I'm super happy that I finally got to commentate with you.
Yeah, same here. It was a pleasure.
Absolutely. I always win, apparently. I did not make top 8 this week, but I got to commentate the last 3 games with you, so I always win. It was
Thanks, Sugar Bear, and it was a pleasure. And I believe Andy has some closing thoughts. So whenever you're good to go, Andy.
What's up, guys? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right. Okay. I think I just want to basically just touch on what you said. I know at least this week, and I feel that the upcoming weeks, we're going to take a break after this week, but I want to say going into 2021, WNF, along with like a bunch of other locals, I want to say like monthlies or bi-weeklies, like the competition is going to get harder. More players going to get on Parsec, and cross your fingers, you might get rollback and get a grip load of new players. I want the current players that be playing to not be discouraged that you're going 0-2 or you're stuck at 9th place over and over and over, or you have just this one guy that you always see in the bracket and he always just like rips your soul out. Like, just don't be discouraged. If you need help, there's a ton of players, commentators that are willing to take time out of their day to go over the matches with you. We have a ton of replays on Angela's channel. She has a YouTube channel. We stream on Tuesdays, the preliminaries now. So there's a ton of footage out there, and I've been told like people tend to watch only the matches they win. Kind of like a ego boost thing, but for me, I like watching matches where I lose badly, or I'm getting stomped, or I'm like the worse I'm losing, the better I want to watch the match. Like, because for me, that's a learning experience. Like, I hate having to watch the matches where I win because I feel like I don't learn as much, and I want to make good use of my time, to be honest. So I just want to say, if you're gonna study your tapes, study the ones you really need to study. Study the hard matchups. Study the players that are giving you a difficult time, and watch it. Like I think I mentioned it. Watch it with mute, and then watch it with the commentators. You get a ton of different perspectives. It'll help you grow as a player and kind of understand what type of player you are and what type of style you struggle against. And yeah, that should really help you in the long run. There's a lot of resources out there, not just videos or whatever. You could read a bunch of frame data. You could read forums. There's tons of discords. All these guys here are really cool. And let me see. I think the last thing I wanted to mention is it's not always the best players that make the best coaches. So even if you're playing against somebody you don't think is on your level, if they're telling you what's going on with your game that you need to work on, I want to say take their advice into consideration. Like it's like this in pro sports or anything. Great players don't make great coaches, and great coaches tend to come out of, I want to say, mediocre players for the most part. And you see that a lot, especially I consider some of the best coaches are commentators, because they see so much, and they get a better perspective than the actual players themselves. They look at the matches objectively. So oh man, well, Ollie, you don't have to worry because you're not the best player, so you could be the best coach. But yeah, going into the new year, you guys just want to have an open mind. And just, it's gonna be a good year. 2021 is gonna be better than 2020, and I believe we're gonna take a 2-week break.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys in 2021.
I want to say something. So I just want to give a shout out to all our other TOs. I think I mentioned all those content creators earlier, right? And I want to emphasize that any success in the community is a collaborative success. You know, I want everyone to feel like they're at home at any event, at a D&D event, at Olipop's event, at an arcade rumble event. Like, you guys don't have to be shy about hitting someone up in D&D if you're from WNF or whatever. You know, everyone's really cool and everyone's genuinely looking out for each other. So, you know, just put yourself out there and be open to getting constructive criticism. You know, if you want to get better, then you have to be willing to take constructive criticism to improve. And I don't know, I know Andy means a lot, but you can DM him and it'll be serious. Aside from the matches that I stream on Tuesdays, Andy watches all of the off-stream matches because he's the one that's running them. So if there's a match that you played that was off-stream, ask Andy and like, hey, you know, how did I do? Do you have any feedback? He'll let you know. So I think that's basically it. Until next time, we'll see you guys in 2021. Well, actually, no, we'll see you next week at our Sam Show mukbang. Bring your dinner, bring your dogs, bring your significant others. We want to meet them. And yeah, stay safe. Don't get COVID, because that would just make me sad.
Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year.
Okay, bye guys. Oh, I have to raid. I'm gonna raid Rome himself right now, okay, guys?
We're gonna go watch Rome play
We're
Fall
gonna,
Guys.
When you guys go see Rome, tell him that, send him some love, because he's just the best. Oh.